As Barry Manilow would say, looks like we made it. Met each other all the way. All right. What is this? Why is that going across my screen?
I don't know. Some string guards.
Okay, go away. Thank you. Hey everybody. Stevie's on his way. He's eating, so he's gonna. I told him. He texted me, said he's eating and all that. So he's on his way. But while I have Ohio and I have gunpowder with me, because gunpowder might be going from the chat to from the panel to the chat. She doesn't know yet. So, and we got Ohio on his way to work. So I just wanted to, hey G Trapper, what's up? I just wanted to, I figured we'd start it now. Gear's probably not home from work yet. I don't know why. I don't know why I just don't start the chat at 11. Probably because if I did, I'd be out like a light.
12:30, we'd be taking screenshots of you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that photo. Oh, I certainly don't like that one. This is a good one. So, I don't have nothing in the morning, so we can be here as long as we want to be. All right, or as long as you guys out there in the comment section want us to be, I guess. Jess, what's going on? Any good?
I'm just trying not to beat kids. That's it.
Oh, there you go. Well, just don't get caught. You can beat them. You just can't. Listen, sack a pillowcase full of oranges. They don't leave marks.
Right. Just don't leave marks. You're fine.
All
See,
right.
that's kind of like a rolled up newspaper because it doesn't leave marks.
Yeah, that you can kill somebody rolled up newspaper.
Or them old phone books.
Oh, I'm trying to beat them, not kill them, guys. I ain't using no phone book.
Hey, Sass, great to see you, my friend. You have a great evening too, and it's always a pleasure to see you. You know that. You got ice out yet, or are you still ice fishing? What I just do?
I don't know what you did.
Me. That was me.
That weird noise?
No, that weird noise was me because I didn't shut my voice off. You know. All right. Anyway, listen. For those that don't know, I gotta go. Let me see if I gotta go on Facebook. I'm gonna get that link. And for those of you that don't know, Mark Groover passed away, better known as Groove. He's been on my chat and in Ohio's chat with us on the panel. He's a few times, I might add.
He was always a commenter, man. Just about like
always in the comment section. That was a given.
Well, even on your videos, if you upload a video, he was usually one of the first ones to comment.
Absolutely. Yeah, but what you do with the fucking thing, you nitwit? Oh, here it is. I don't know which one's gonna work. Fuck, where'd it go? I'm sorry, I suck.
I was saying, my grandmother works the internet better than you, and she's been dead for 16 years.
Wow, dude, wow. And tonight's ball busting episode is brought to you by Ohio Wolverine.
Yeah, they missed it in the before we went on air.
Let me see if this will work. I hope that worked.
No.
Is it in there? I put it in twice. Oh well. If you guys click on that link, let me see if this link actually. Why doesn't that link actually? Oh, because I had to do it from outside. Okay. I'll have to go get another one. Jesus. Stand fast. It's all Ohio's fault, anyways. Ohio, how many friggin' different groups do I belong to? It's Chat Buddies, and what's the other one?
What are you talking about?
Aren't you in on them too? What, they don't like you?
Like Facebook groups or something?
Yeah, it's just all the guys from here.
No, I'm very limited on my Facebook.
I'll eat a bag of dicks then.
Yeah, I get in trouble on Facebook too easy.
Forgive me, folks. I'm trying to find a link. There's a link that has it has a GoFundMe attached to it. Let me see if I can steal this link. Oh, there it is here. All right, so this link will take you right to the GoFundMe. All right. Groove, he's been around a while, and he always was always in the comment section. I had him on with me in Ohio one night, actually a couple of times, actually. And I think Stevie was here that night. But it's Groove was a great guy, and he was always supportive. You could put a video up, like Ohio said, you can put a video up, and I'm going to guarantee you with the first two friggin' things you get are going to, the first two views you get is probably going to be him.
Yeah.
Or one of the first two views is what I meant. But you guys get the picture. It's just really sad. Really, 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 really sad.
Well, it just goes to prove, man, you don't know how much time you have here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't. None of us do.
It's why you got to live in
sucks,
the now. You know? It's why you got to live in the now. When my wife and kids say, "Oh, let's do this," just do it, Because if you say, "Oh, maybe next year," hell, you might not be here next year.
You're right.
Just do it. Just go have
Small little rundown. Stevie, don't forget your things in. Oh, you're still eating. Never mind. Finish eating and then come in here. But Stalker Steve's here with us. I'm going backwards tonight because, I want to be a rebel like that. Stalker Steve's here with us tonight. Sass Green Man stopped by. He was on his way to work. And another guy that's always comes in, and he works nights, and they've been doing it for years. You know what I mean? And it's just awesome. Another guy, P-NASCARs. How the hell you been? I hope things are well. G-Trap is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. G-Trapper, my thoughts are with you. I know you're going for your thing was it this week? Next week? The week after next, right? For your thing. So good luck with that, my friend. Stealing logs. Stealing, what's going on, kid? Good to see you. Hope things are well. And we have obviously Gunpowder Beauty in there. She didn't feel like that she wanted to write in the comment section, so I was going to skip her, but I can't because she is who she is, And she get like pissy and shit, and nothing worse than a chick that's pissy.
She is the beauty among us beasts.
I don't drink anymore. As you guys know, I haven't drank in 20 years. But if somebody could do me an absolute huge favor at some point tonight, tomorrow night, Sunday, whatever, whatever you got is fine. But especially if you have a dinner turkey, do me a favor. Do a shot of turkey for me and raise your glass to fucking Groovy and Godspeed, and we'll see you on the other side there, Groove. Rest in peace. You can't skip her because you're scared. Yeah, well, I don't want to be throat punched. She gets, she is. Right, Ohio? Ohio's the one that told me to do it anyways.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, you always plead the fifth, and then, when it's time to fucking saddle up and grow a set of balls, you hide. I've
seeing a word.
What was I just going to say there, Stevie?
Hey, have you heard anything about a fourth stimulus?
Are you serious?
I've heard rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. Have you heard anything?
No.
Okay. I need one, damn it. I wasn't very, very good with my economic choices with my other stimuluses.
Right.
I bought guns and ammo, and now I need a fucking new bed.
This was in this morning. Al-Qaeda promises war on all fronts against America as Biden pulls out of Afghanistan. So that's nice.
So he says if or as?
As.
As. Okay, I was going to say if. I was like, why the fuck would they want? I was confused for a second.
So listen. It's
well, maybe it's just what we need, Mikey. Another fucking terrorist attack. That way people will be nice to each other again. You know what I mean? Maybe come together as a country and act like Americans instead of being so fucking divided.
But you know what? People keeps using that word divided. And without being a wise ass, I'm being dead serious, right? Jerry B, what's up, kid? Joe B, by the way, you rang my phone at 10:30 on Tuesday night. First of all, you woke me up out of a dead sleep. I get up, I walk across the fucking hotel room, grab my phone off the fucking dresser, and and guess what? You hung up. I said, you motherfucker. HRM Weapons is with us, ladies and gents.
You know, you can push the button and call them right back, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't. I wanted to go back to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Now, what was I saying before I said hello to Jerry?
Something about being divided.
Yeah, without even being a wise ass. And I'm being dead serious. Dead serious. Okay? Of course we're divided. We have our own thoughts. We have our own, right? Some of us are Democrats, some of us are Republican, and some of us are whatever else.
Oh, I'm really not talking about that, though. I mean, I'm talking more like...
But that's where it starts from, though, bro.
Yeah, I'm just talking like act like I'm a fucking American. You know what I mean? Just start treating people, don't hate people for their beliefs or whatever. Just...
Hey, Craig, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
You don't have to like everybody, and you don't have to agree with everybody. But, open the door for somebody when they're walking up. And if somebody does open the door for you, say thank you. I read a thing one time, about someone said chivalry is dead, with men. Chivalry is dead. They don't treat women like they used to. Well, that's because they had the feminine, movement. When you open a door for a woman or a lady, a dame, a chick, let's get all let's piss them all off while we're at it. When you open the door for a woman or a lady, used to be thank you, and then they would walk in. Now is I don't need no damn man to hold no door for me. I'm a woman. I support myself. Blah 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 blah.
That's when you slam the door on me. It's happened to me.
Listen, that's because you're encountering those the brides that sat there and rode their broom the wrong way with the broomstick handle up their asshole. That's the women you encountered.
Right, but I'm just saying, it's, not me personally, I didn't encounter them, but I'm just saying that's one of the things, is, well, you have all these equal rights shit, and then when they want to put an equal rights thing out there and make girls register for the draft at 18, all of a sudden now they don't want equal rights. What the fuck?
Hang on, you guys. G-Trapper, Groovy passed away. He his aorta had a problem with his aorta, I believe is the word.
I bet that's the same thing. See, my sister-in-law died from a separated or dissected aorta, like aorta split right in the middle of her sleep while she was sleeping.
Gee, if you go up, I just put a link in there, right? The last link that I put in, there's the very last one, not the first one. It's where Stevie says, "Hey all," and then you can skip her because you're scared. That one there, in between those two that Stevie wrote, that link that I sent, that'll point you in the right direction, or tell you, you know what I mean. I'll tell you what the thing was. All right, I'm sorry, Jezzo. I did. When I talked to Brenda, I told her I was going to be late. And I got there at 9:05. I signed in at like 9:10. Dude, I didn't even fucking shower. I waited till the morning. And I was in bed. I was fucking beat because I had to go down to East Hartford. I was exhausted. You are getting a Diet Dew. What the fuck you buying a Diet Dew for? I'm going to get my ass kicked the next time I go to Maine.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, but I can run faster. But anyway, I don't know. I'm with you. I think people suck. I think people
But do you remember September 12th, 2001? How nice everybody was to each other?
Yeah, we all came together. It didn't matter what your skin color was, your background, your job title. It didn't matter anything.
Here's what I remember about September 12th, the day after 9/11. People that called to say happy birthday to me and says, please don't do that. Call me in a week because I ain't happy.
Right.
And they did. They called me the following week and they said happy birthday. And I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was not in the mood to be somebody say happy birthday to me. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing: is most of the people that are causing havoc in this world, in our country right now, one's causing all this separation, the one causing the turmoil and shit. None of them were born back then. They don't know what 9/11 was. They don't know the feelings that we all went through when we seen those buildings hit those planes hit those buildings.
But you must admit, even prior to 9/11, this world was going to a pot. This world was going the fucking the wrong way.
Yes, but you know what? What did we have before 9/11? We had Oklahoma City. We pulled together for that too. It's just like, it seems like it's just terrible that this nation has to have a tragedy happen before we pull together.
Well, we get kind of lazy and what's that word where you don't pay attention?
Selfish, self-centered.
Well, yeah, despondent or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
complacent. Yeah, you get
complacent.
Thank you. That one hurt.
Stock of the Stevie Kind joins us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody say hi. It's just maddening. It's maddening that you have people that you can't say Merry Christmas. You have to say Happy Holidays. You can't do it.
Nope.
Now, those are the types of things, Ohio, that I truly believe that started the whole division.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't
chipping away at the cornerstone.
Yeah, it wasn't, not being able to hold the door open for a chick, not being able to tell a fucking, not being able to tell an off-color joke, no pun intended. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. You can't have Eddie Murphy on the behind the mic anymore. You can't have Dice Clay behind the mic anymore because people. I'm offended.
Yeah,
wearing a mask so you don't want to socially interact.
And it's like
the pacification of our country.
Yeah, we got way too sensitive. And here's what I think. I thank God that it's not everybody. You know what I mean? I thank God that privately,
you got to find your little comfortable group and stay in it.
With my friends, that I can get away with saying stuff to. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm heading in. I'll see you in a bit.
I'm going in, man.
Put your mask on.
Where's your mask? Where'd he go? He didn't even answer my fucking question, the bastard.
That was his way of saying, fuck that mask.
Right. Craig, how you been? Hope things are well. I really enjoyed that video you did. I always do anyways, but that one was really cool. And I keep telling you, one of these days, I don't know why I can do this, Stevie. You can tell me, you hunt. How come I can walk through the woods with a what's a Mossberg weigh? What's a Mossberg 500 weigh? 9 pounds?
Less. Oh, 500? Probably.
No, it weighs more than 5 pounds.
8. Yeah, probably 8
pounds.
Yeah.
Right, with 8 pounds, a backpack, not full of stuff, just like lunch and shit. Winter jacket, winter boots, the whole 9. Right? And I can go up when I'm in the woods and I'm tracking and I don't have a problem.
Yep.
You guys don't laugh at me, especially you, Craig, but this is the God's gospel truth. But if I'm walking on the trail and I see a road that goes like this,
mm-hmm.
and the trail starts going like this, I'm fucking toast.
It's because you can see it. when you're walking in the woods, everything's right in front of you, and you just kind of don't think about it. You know, you're psyching yourself out. I used to be like that when I ran cross country in school. When we got out on the football field, I'd be wore out in one lap. But when we cut into the woods, I could run all day and it never wore me out. It was weird.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just
psych.
I would love nothing better to be able to hike. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Craig Dweller, you guys, you know, you guys know who he is. The guys that have been here before. Does a shit ton of hiking, and but you know what does it? You know what's probably not good either is the smoking that I do.
Really, you think?
Probably not.
Maybe. One of the worst things about smoking is it messes up your circulation, which doesn't get the oxygen to your body. Plus, you can't breathe anyhow.
You know what else is about to lose oxygen to its body? Those who ask about people smoking.
I
don't care what science said. Stay away from my smoking. Okay, just keep your negative Nancy attitude to yourself, please.
That's your one vice that you.
Oh, it's hard. Yeah, but.
No, prison's hard, and this bitch is not cut out for prison. So I'm gonna keep on smoking so I can avoid going to prison.
But some of the scenery that I see through Craig's channel and through other people's channels, I watch this one guy and this girl from New Hampshire. What is her name? New Hampshire. What is her name? Fuck, I forget her name. But anyway, she's doing the AT right now. Anyways, fuck you, Joe Ruby. Anyway. Anyway, I don't know. But so like when I'm tracking up in Maine, because let me see. If you look at what?
Also, generally, when you're tracking, you should be moving at a slower pace.
True. And you look where I like that day. You know, you remember Steve got turned around, right? And we looked on a topographical map.
Yeah.
Right. And I hadn't really now it wasn't a mountain, but it was like, 27 something, 26 something, and for a smoker, a guy that's 50 something years old, that doesn't do it all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just good to see how we did the video with the hiking, and one of these days. I mean, I do like the little ones, like around our where I go camp in New Hampshire. There's Mount Major. It overlooks Winnipesaukee and stuff. It's beautiful. Lake Winnipesaukee. Lake Winnipesaukee is like the largest lake in the state of New Hampshire. But it's absolutely beautiful.
Cool. Yeah, I need to get off my butt and start. We got so many cool bike trails and shit around here that you can just walk.
And now they'll take the old railroad beds.
Yep. I got one right out back.
And they pave them, right? And they stretch it across like 3 towns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they've been all signs everywhere. No motorized vehicles. It's all just walkers. No hunting. You know what I mean? It's just all, you're just walking.
Yep.
I think you can rollerblade, but you can't skateboard, but you can rollerblade. Which to me doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just look at them. You know.
Right on.
Jerry B says I like walking until I find a good looking deer. Good looking deer trail. Then I go sit about 50 yards up the hill from the trail and wait for someone to push the deer past me. Yeah. Jerry's idea of hunting is it's like stump. Open the back door, put the fucking coffee on the banister. Use the banister as a fucking, or the porch railing as a fucking rest, and let it rip. That ain't hunting, that's fucking killing.
Then you go get on your 4-wheeler and go pick it up.
Yeah.
Listen, what is the point of living out in the middle of nowhere with enough property if you can't go hunting off your front porch?
Yeah, but it's not even fun. It takes the fun out of dragging something a mile and a quarter, mile and a half back to your fucking truck or car. Because I go in my car.
You and I have different ideas of fun, because if I can cut out the whole dragging something a mile, listen, sweetheart, it's hard enough for me to drag my ass anywhere a mile, and you want me to have a dead corpse with me? I don't think so.
I like, well, I'll tell you what, I dragged a 130-pound fucking deer about a mile and a quarter. Me and the 3 other guys.
Yeah, that'll make your heart pump a little bit. It gets kind of scary sometimes.
Yep.
It's thrilling, but that's not fun. That's hard work.
Yeah, Jerry says you're just saying that because you can't do it. Well, maybe, but I'm just saying, asshole, that you know, it's like a buddy of mine. He's got 20-something acres in his backyard, 30 acres or something in his backyard. But now he doesn't because the family sold it underneath his feet. Oh. So now he only has an acre and a half. Good luck hunting on an acre and a half.
He'd be surprised what a pile of corn would do on an acre and a half.
And he says to me, he goes, and because his famous words were, "Hey, don't hate, don't hate," you know. And I'm like, have you ever publicly hunted? I mean, seriously, you know. And it's like,
yeah, the thrill of getting up before the crack of dawn, walking out in the middle of the woods to a blind that you built the day before.
Right.
Somebody else is sitting in it. Love public hunting.
Yeah.
And there ain't a dang thing you can do about it except for take a leak behind, over his shoulder. I got a new toy. Picked up my new toy yesterday.
You did.
I got the Bird Dog Special.
Let me see.
I can't show you.
Do it really quick.
Ready?
Sick. Yep. What? Nice.
Oh my God.
What is that? What is it?
She's pretty.
Don't give out the manufacturer. Give out the last 3, the numbers.
The PMR 30.
Nice.
30 round, 22 mag. And I thought it was going to be a piece of novelty junk.
Yep.
And I'm actually really loving it.
22 mag.
Yeah.
Everybody makes fun of the 22 mag, but I'm going to tell you something. I see more people. Dude, you can hunt in Maine with a 22 mag.
Wow, cool.
Northern Maine, you can't do it in southern Maine where it's populated. But northern Maine you can. Because they're worried about you missing or they're going through and through and then traveling for fucking forever in a week.
Yeah.
That's all they're worried about.
Hey, your buddy that, now has an acre of land. I bet if he went hunting on that acre of land, he wouldn't have any more neighbors anymore.
Right? But he's still got he can hunt New Hampshire because his property borders the state of New Hampshire. And there's some patch of woods he can still hunt, but behind those people's houses. But, it's just, I don't know. I like being able, like Stevie said, go in the woods, and just, yeah, Joe B shot a shitload. I thought so. I seen a guy shoot a pig. See you, sweetheart. I seen a guy shoot a friggin', what the hell they think? It took 6 guys to carry it out.
Wow.
They shot a hog The thing was up well over fucking 3 1/4. And they shot a wild hog with a 22 mag right in the head. And the fucking thing just went.
Yep, right in the ear hole.
Yep, went right down. It did its kick and almost understand me because it's in the brain, and
yeah,
as humans we kick too. We just don't, we just don't videotape it on YouTube. But hey, welcome back.
Thanks. I tried to click the chat little button so I could see what people were saying.
Whoops.
The leave button is right next to it. I don't like how close these buttons are on a cell phone.
Well, I told Johnny Solar, no worries. I won't. I won't leave. I won't leave him tonight.
Hanging out down below. Yeah. That was kind of he's typing over in the side chat and stuff after you left.
And I said hi to him too, and what didn't even dawn on me. And I left my phone down here. And I went upstairs and went to bed because I had to get up and get the shot the next morning, Yeah, by the way, I got the Moderna shot, not the fucking other one I was supposed to get. Pfizer.
Yeah.
So I wound up getting Moderna.
Who's she?
Yeah.
Not Madonna.
I wish I had Madonna.
Moderna.
I like to see. I would like to have a conversation one night with Madonna, right, and one night with Lady Gaga.
Oh boy!
Oh my God, would I be in heaven? Speaking of heaven, what's up, Shalisa?
Hey, Mike. Hey, Steve. Jesse. Everyone.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi.
Prep for it. Where the hell you been? Hope things are well.
Hey, Oily.
And Mikey, unless the city itself says shotguns only, you can shoot a 30-06 in the area in Maine. Yes, I know that. So what I'm trying to say to you is that most of southern Maine is shotgun only. Like Cumberland, right? Cumberland, Maine is shotgun only. Portland,
even with
Westbrook, they're all shotgun only. York, shotgun only. Unless you're shooting coyote. You know what I mean? These are all exceptions of shooting coyote and bear.
Yeah, the lower half of Michigan was like that forever. And then they went ahead and let us use straight-walled cartridge, certain straight-walled cartridge rifle rounds. Hence why I got the 350 Legend.
Speaking of straight wall, it's not straight wall, but it's what do you call it? I'm watching. I wish I knew this guy's name. I think he's Spanish. But he's always shooting in the desert, right? Him and this other guy, and he had like 20-something rolls of fucking Gorilla Tape on the table. He took a 50 cal Desert Eagle, right? He was this far away from the first roll of tape with a 50 cal Desert Eagle. How many rolls of tape did the bullet go through?
The first one.
And it peeked out the first one.
That's a guess.
Yeah. It only went through one. It didn't even go all the way through.
Wow. The new armor?
It peeked out the other side of the roll of tape. This much.
All the
here's the fucking worst one. 50 BMG. How many?
Oh, I can't.
Point blank range, too.
Yeah.
How many rolls?
Were they held down or were they just stacked on the table?
No, they were just
like
stacked.
in a line?
Yeah, on edge, not flat, laying flat. They were like on the 2-inch edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a guess of 3.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe 3.
3.5, 4.
Wow.
Gorilla Tape. Can you imagine that bullshit?
Yeah, but that's because it could move. If you had them clamped down, I bet you they would go through more.
Seeing how tonight I mentioned Groove in Gunpowder in Ohio, and I were talking about another one, speedy recovery to Kentucky Ballistics.
Yeah,
having a 50 BMG blow up in your face.
I just seen the video.
That sucks. So hopefully he has a speedy recovery.
So far, he's doing good.
And
He did a follow up.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw the video that he did. And then he shows what happened, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
yeah, if anybody wants to go and help him out, Kentucky Ballistics. I dropped a link in my Facebook comments on the video. He's got some shirts on his shirt website.
Yep.
I'm totally buying one because it says just put a thumb in it.
Yep, just put your thumb in it or something like that. Yeah.
Yep, bought one.
And the reason why he's selling that T-shirt, his wife actually told him about. His wife actually gave him that saying, because he's cut open for those who don't want to see the video.
This way.
Hopefully you can see me. You can still hear me.
The prong on his
He's cut open
lower.
from his right ear, earlobe, all the way down here, all across his throat, down his chest. Okay.
But one of the prongs on the lower got broke off, and it
got him right here.
Went into his throat.
Into his jugular.
Punctured his and it
punctured his jugular, and he wrapped his shirt in his finger and stuck his finger in the hole while his father drove him in town and to meet the ambulance.
He put his thumb in his neck, and that was the same hand that his pointer finger was in the shape of a W because it was broke.
Yep. And they had a med flight him out to Vanderbilt Hospital in Tennessee. But he broke his orbital bone like in 3 spots, like here, and here, or something. Here, and here, or something like that. But he's all fucked up.
But recovering nice. They did a good job on him.
Yeah, he looks good.
He is so lucky that he was able to stay calm. His dad was able to act quick, and that they were able to keep him focused during the whole ordeal.
See, now, if he hit the carotid, he wouldn't have done that video.
If he wouldn't have stuck his thumb in the hole, he wouldn't have done the follow-up video.
If he hit the carotid, he wouldn't be here today.
Yeah. I've had so many tubes in my jugular vein for dialysis catheters, and I know,
Yikes.
Makes me cringe thinking about it because I know right where that thing's at.
They put 5 pints of blood in him.
Jesus.
He lost 5 pints of blood. Who is this? Kentucky Ballistics.
Great channel, too, by the way.
Kentucky Ballistics.
Funny.
Hi, I'm Scott. You know what else? He's on, what do you call it, a lot, too. He's on with Demolition Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he's a big guy.
And he's lost weight, though. Do you see that?
I've seen that dude shoot bigger rifles than I care to be in the same county with.
Oh, he holds an elephant gun? Come on.
Yeah.
Most guys don't hold elephant guns. They fucking put that thing on a rest. Yeah, I know. You can't shoot in Old Town. Old Town is the Marsh Island Game Preserve. Yep, I knew that. America's first canoe, Old Town, Maine. I don't sound good. That's where they're from, though.
Old Town canoes come from, or
if you have a canoe that says Old Town on it, it's from Old Town, Maine.
Cool.
But I think he lost weight, though, Stevie.
I don't know.
Kentucky Ballistics. If you look at one of his, look at his. That was April 9th that he get hit. So.
Well, he's always been muscly.
Look at the extra, yeah. Well, he didn't eat for a week, so I mean.
Yeah, true.
You got tubes coming out every orifice of your fucking mouth, and he was awake when he was getting fucking a tube down. Fuck that, knock me out. I told Gina, I says, unless you want me to throw up everywhere, she goes, everybody does. She says, you wouldn't be the only one to throw up.
And the one they poked in his rib cage when he was wide awake to drain his lung.
That's why you don't shoot that round through a rifle. Slap rounds are made for the Ma-Deuce. Good point by you, Clyde.
I've heard some other stuff on that.
But Clyde, it was just a hot round.
It's common back in those days, and the communists were known for it. They would get a box of bullets and pull the projectile out and dump the gunpowder out and actually fill that sucker with TNT and then carefully put it back together and throw it into the box, hoping that it would kill an enemy shooting it out of his gun eventually. And they think that's what happened, what he got, because they were really old rounds. So they think that's what happened.
But if you shot it out of a Ma-Deuce, that thing was exploding. Correct.
Another thing, CRS did a video on it. And I was ready to badmouth him and stuff because I thought, he was kind of riding on his coattails trying to get views. But it turned out he went through it kind of scientifically.
Yeah.
And the way that gun was built, they basically take a barrel and screw a cap on the end of it.
Right.
Well, modern firearms always have some kind of pressure release. Whereas if something like that happens, the pressure has other places to go. Like you'll see in an AR, there'll be a hole right in the side of the bolt.
Right.
That's for overpressure in case the round is effed up or you got something stuck in your barrel. And this thing didn't. It was just straight up capped off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So that was also part of the problem.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. Are you talking about the guy with 50 cal blue? Yes, Boyd. We are. Yep. Kentucky Ballistics. I don't think he did anything wrong, to be honest with you.
Other than, just haphazardly getting a bad shell.
He got a bad shell, but you know what? How do you don't know you're going to get a bad shell or not. I mean, well, you know what I mean?
If you get certain war surplus, your odds of getting a bad round are up higher than if you buy modern. But the whole reason he got them because they were super duper armor piercing.
Yeah.
They weren't regular armor piercing. They were literally, there is nothing that can stop that bullet.
50 cal sniper rounds are not slap rounds. We use black tip armor piercing rounds. And hand-loaded hollow points, some depleted uranium. Yeah, he used those. If you did, I don't know, Clyde, if you saw the video, he was using the piercing rounds and the what was the other round he was using? He shot before he put that last one in, Stevie. What was that round called? He called it something.
It was the same kind of round as the one that blew up in his gun. Something flat or something.
It was a different round that he had.
I thought he called it the tracer round.
Yeah, maybe it was a tracer.
Might have
I don't know, but after seeing that video, if anybody else watches that video, that video alone should make you realize why it is so important to wear eyewear when you're shooting. Because could you imagine what the hell would have happened if he didn't have those safety goggles on his face to protect from that the screw cap from coming off?
Yeah.
I mean, it's serrated. It completely shredded the threads on his gun, and then that thing lodged and broke 3 parts of his face. He said that it felt like he'd been punched, and he lost vision in that eye for a little while from getting hit. I can't even imagine what the damage would have been if he had actually not had goggles on when that thing hit his face. It would be devastating.
But the thing with the goggles, right, is that's a one little piece of plastic.
But it helped.
Yeah.
It didn't shatter, it cracked. But what it helped do is when that hunk of metal hit it, it helped disperse the energy in a bigger area instead of being in one spot.
Right.
So Yeah, he got damn lucky.
No, he didn't. No, he
Yeah.
absolutely did.
He
I
had
mean,
85,000 pounds of pressure
Yeah,
coming out his
PSI.
face.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, that just completely like blew my mind when I sat there and was watching the video because my husband showed it to me, and I was like, "No
That's
way!"
like-
somebody sat there and had their 50 BMG sit there and
Remember the cartoons?
explode like
Hey, remember the cartoons and they're holding the fucking fire hose and the one little fucking rabbit's holding the fucking thing and they're fucking flying all around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's almost
That's real.
that's almost the pressure. That's fucking that you know what I mean?
Yeah. Lucky feller.
Yeah, no, he could he got wicked lucky.
That
If it was me,
I
I'd be
made my-
blind. I agree with the
I
fact
told
that
my
it was
dad,
an
I was
overpressure
like,
load. Mark Serbo
between-
said it would take 85,000 pounds to destroy that gun. Yeah. So it was over 85,000 pounds.
Right on, Boyd.
God was sitting on his shoulder and said, "Oh damn, that must have hurt. I got this." Yeah, probably, probably did. I mean, it that was fucking. I mean, you're not talking to somebody that was fucking playing with tannerite and used too much, or did something fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because you see it all the time. You see these people all the time. They did up here in New Hampshire, next couple of towns over. They did a guess what the fucking sex is or something bullshit like this now all of a sudden, and you blow shit up. So you have to something about the guess the baby's whatever sex. The guy had tannerite, and they were in a quarry or wherever, and he had way too much, and he let that thing go, and they cracked foundations in the neighborhood near them.
Wow.
Oh yeah, things didn't go well.
Ever happened to the good old days where you just either take a guess or you put the color in a cupcake and you take a bite, or you throw a dart at a balloon that's got colored powder in it? Like, where in the hell did these crazy ass, I don't even want to call them rednecks because I've seen all sorts of people do this dumb shit.
Oh, he's a redneck.
But you got to sit there and do this crap where you're blowing actual things up.
Yeah, but bigger boom is better usually. You just got to watch out for the projectiles that could come at you.
Oh my God.
One video.
Hang on. So HRM says, what kind of person uses a modern smokeless powder round with a breech screw cap? Me. That's, my muzzle loader's a modern. Am I right?
Yeah, but it's not smokeless powder.
I know. You're not allowed to use smokeless powder in a muzzle loader, and that's why. but listen, HRM, it's not his fault, bro. I'm sorry.
It was a bought gun. It wasn't a homemade.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, he didn't make this in his backyard. The fucking gun he's got to be worth fucking $5,000, $3,000, whatever the fuck it is. It's a lot of fucking money. Like he didn't buy it on the, you know what I mean? He didn't buy it on the fun market or something, you know?
Yeah, I think basically he got one of those loaded rounds that were full of TNT.
It's just unbelievable. I've never seen a gun blow up like that.
There you go, Gear. Go big or stay your ass on the porch.
Are you eating dinner, Gear? I sent you a link. And by the way, come in here so I can yell at you for calling me. I didn't even get your call either. Jerry called me. I didn't get his call. You called me. I missed your call last Saturday night, apparently. You called me through Facebook. And I must have been like this. Because I didn't hear the phone. So I'm sorry. I warned him several times in a few years. Oh, HRM, you warned him about putting a hot load in there? How do you know you're getting a hot load, HRM? Oh, you mean the what do you call it? He was using the particular ammo he was using. You're talking about? But that's like me, right, Stevie? If I put
right, Clyde. I suppose everybody did it.
you and I, You and I have talked about whether I can put, what was I saying, 150, 200 grains of fucking, what do you call it, in my muzzle loader, remember?
Yep.
I mean, when something happens, it's on me. That's on me, because I want to see what I can do to get a projectile accurately further. All right? That would be on me, because the gun calls for 100 grains. Now, everybody knows you can do $150, but I just want to see if I can go to fucking 200.
Well, that gun was proof tested at like, I think 3 times the recommended amount they usually proof test them at.
Yeah. I feel for him. I do. Him and Groovy this week. It's been a shitty week. It sucks.
Have you ever seen that one Tannerite video where the guy blows up the refrigerator and the refrigerator door comes flying at him? Whizzes right past him by about 3 feet. It's so huge and flying so fast it almost looks like a fake video.
Really?
When you watch it.
I did see, however, a guy shooting something. I forget what he was shooting. And the fucking ricochet came back and fucking hit him.
Oh, in the earphones?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that was a 50 cal.
Was it a 50?
Yep. If you watch that video real slow and real close, what happened was he had steel, instead of being on a back angle to deflect down into the dirt, it was straight. And it hit the steel and didn't penetrate it, bounced back, it hit the ground right in front of the table he was sitting on and popped up right in the earphone. Like, yep, I'm done. Time to buy some lottery tickets.
Yeah. No, that's just it's just, you know. Let me see. Yep, still eating. Been listening for a bit though. Well, hurry the fuck up and get in here. Excuses don't win ball games there, Gia. You know what I mean, kid? For those of you who just got in, Stevie got a little present today. Today, right?
Picked it up last night, yeah.
Yep. Stevie got a bird dog special. For those of you that remember Bird Dog, he got a bird dog special. Stevie, go ahead. Tell them what it is. Because I'm reading something. Stevie, tell them what you got.
Oh, I picked up the good old Caltech PMR 30 finally, after years of staring at it, because it's basically a fun gun.
Yep.
Tanker. So found it for a great price.
Compound with Clyde says 50 BMG round can produce between 10,000 and 15,000 foot-pounds. 14,000 and 20,000, depending on its powder and bullet type, as well as the weapon is fired from. Yeah, that's a lot of foot-pounds of energy. That's a lot of foot-pounds of energy. That thing is screaming. While we're on the subject, does anybody know how many foot-pounds of energy it takes to kill a human being?
Probably not that many. Depends where you get hit.
No, the average amount. You know, it's like, you know, I could shoot a deer with a 177 fucking pellet gun too and kill it. But you know what I'm saying? The average.
That sounds like a Shalisa Google search.
Yeah, but she didn't. Don't give me an answer. You cheated.
I was thinking about that, paying attention, listen, figure out how to search it.
Just put Google search and you put in foot-pounds of energy to kill a human being.
Yeah, and then 5 minutes later, the FBI's on your door.
Right? It's gonna read. Hey, it's gonna read 80.
Say again, how many pounds of energy? How many what pounds of energy?
Foot-pounds of energy.
Foot pounds of energy.
Can't be
FPE
that
does it take
many.
to kill a
A
human.
lot of people die from blunt objects. like hammers and bats.
Yeah, it should read 80, Shalisa.
Wow.
No, Gerald B. They like you to, again, yeah, it could, Gerald, right? But to kill a deer, and when you're using most people using a shotgun, right? The shotgun being probably the lowest. So what's the shotgun have? About what, 600 foot-pounds of energy, Stevie?
That's funny. That's kind of what I was guessing, but I wasn't sure of myself. They recommend you try not to go below 600 foot-pounds for
right to shoot a deer. Can you? Yes. They ask you not to. Is all.
It's all about the trauma.
100 foot-pounds.
100 foot-pounds is considered the minimum to inflict a wound on the human body. No. How much is it? I was just reading it today, and it said 80 foot-pounds is the average enough to kill a human. Is what the average is enough to kill a human being.
Right. Why does it won't give it to me? I wonder why.
Yeah, but Gerald B, 22 mag works on it because the 22 mag is coming out at the fucking
speed.
The speed of sound. The 22 is coming out of there at what? Probably what, 2,200 something fucking feet per second.
That would be an awful hot round. Probably about 1,200 feet per second out of a handgun.
Out of a handgun, but out of a rifle. If you're hunting deer with a 22 mag, you're using a rifle, pretty much.
Yeah. So I'm guessing around 2,000, maybe. They're pretty quick, but they're not.
Check out the black powder.
Quick. But still, that's faster than like a 30-30.
Yeah.
Or it's faster than a 45 handgun.
Check out the black powder and Pyrodex pressures. Quick, Mike, what's the main safety attribute between Pyrodex and black powder? They're the same thing.
You know what the difference is? The only difference between the two I've just found out is in Pyrodex, it is black powder, but they take the sulfur out and replace it with something else. So you
is that what he's asking? Is that the question he's asking me?
You got to check out that link I put in there.
22 what's that say? 22 Winchester mag? What is that? I can't read that.
What, Ohio?
Yeah.
He's saying 22 Winchester Magnum, which is what I just bought. 40 grains delivery velocities in the 2,000 feet per second. That's smoking pretty fast.
Yeah.
Good night. Prep for it.
Have a good night. Hope you feel better.
Night, girlfriend.
Is that what the question you were asking?
Ew.
HRM?
Man, a picture of this dude laying in the hospital bed. You know those little metal things that go over your finger like that?
Yeah, when you break them.
This guy's got one going all the way from here, all the way to there on his trigger finger. The Kentucky ballistics dude in that just link I put in the chat. It's got pictures of his pants and pictures of him in the bed. And damn, it's like.
Yeah, he said when he looked down, his finger looked like a W.
Yeah.
What's up?
And he's got pins in his finger to hold it in place because of how bad it was.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, dear.
Hey, HRM, what I like doing is I like taking my pellets. Do I have any down here? I can't do it down here. It's way too many. There's many too many things I'll catch fire.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I like taking my black powder pellets, my Pyrodex pellets, HRM, and taking my cigarette lighter and just going.
Does somebody want to catch me up?
What's up?
Oh, we bounced around so much already. You're like 4 subjects.
Amanda, there's a YouTuber called Kentucky Ballistics, and his 50 BMG, I believe, sat there and exploded from a bad round. And when it exploded, the back end that screws into the barrel, it came flying out at 85,000 pounds of pressure.
Or more.
It had the 2 little spikes that hold it in place, one of them broke off. Well, both of them broke off, but one lodged in his neck and it collapsed his left lung because it was filling up with blood. And he sat there and had to stick his thumb from his left hand, or no, his right lung collapsed. He stuck his thumb from his left hand in his neck to hold the pressure and keep him from bleeding out, because they had to go. His dad was thankfully there and rushed him to the hospital. EMS met them at the halfway point or whatever, and he was care flighted to Nashville. But it was some bad shit.
Wow. You don't see a lot of 50 BMGs getting shot at all, and especially not on YouTube.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, he shoots it all the time. There's a couple of them that do it. Demolition Man shoots his 50 BMG all the time, and so doesn't Kentucky.
If you consider that 30 grams of draw or 30 pounds of draw weight will kill a human being with a bow and arrow, can you imagine that amount of pound of pressure hitting your fucking body? He is very lucky he's not dead.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's
Very lucky.
Very lucky.
That's why I was sitting there saying earlier that, we really have to take into consideration everything that happened. But thankfully, he was wearing safety goggles, because I can't even imagine the kind of damage that would happen if he had that fly at his face and not hit those safety goggles, because he lost vision, I believe he said, for a day out of the eye that got hit, because of the amount of pressure that had flew at his face from that screw cap.
He could have died just from internal bleeding, just from the sheer amount of pressure that hits your body with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
jugular.
It just wasn't his day to go. That's just the way it is.
Just wow, though.
It's just, listen.
And
It's
there's
amazing
plenty of people
how the
shooting
guy
50 BMG
upstairs.
right now because it's cheaper than 9mm.
He sat there, and his dad was fast thinking into getting him situated to get into the truck. He has law enforcement training and background that he was able to remain calm and stay focused. So he knew that he had to stay awake to be able to keep that thumb in his neck to hold the pressure. And he got on his phone and he was thinking about his kids, and he knew that God was either going to let him be okay or he was going to take him home. And he sat there, and his wife ended up at the hospital, and he was able to talk to her. He got his dad on the phone, and they prayed, and then they put him out and took him to Nashville to get situated. And thankfully he woke up. But there's so many things going on with that you really have to appreciate how all the cards were laid out, because his dad was able to think fast about it. That helped save his life. He was able to remain calm, which, you regulate your heart so you're not bleeding out faster. So that helped save him. He was able to stay focused, so he was able to stay awake, and he had the faith of God to know that things were going to work out one way or another. It's amazing story, but damn, that's some fucked up shit.
Listen, I'm telling you, when it's your time, it's your time. There was a kid in New Hampshire doing 134 miles an hour. They had a thing on it, right? When they did all the marks and all that. He launched airborne. All right. He broke 4 trees, like snapped 4 trees while it was in the air. Right.
Motorcycle or car?
Car. Snapped 4 trees. The engine, Stevie. The engine came through. Good night, Shalisa.
Finally.
I'll pop in next.
Stevie, the engine came through the dash. Right?
Right.
When they found him, he had 3 fingers that they couldn't find. Right? They didn't know where they were. He was all, they airlifted him to Boston from New Hampshire. They airlifted him to Boston. He's in whatever. The ICU, they didn't give him, they weren't giving him anything. Any Time to Live. And to see the car, here, you take this can, right? Let me see if I can do this. The picture of the car looked like this. I don't know if I can do it right, but it was inside of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, here we go. Like an
The front
accordion.
was in the middle. The back was
Like,
in the
yeah,
middle.
like an accordion. That's what the car looked like when they were done when it was on the tow truck.
Wow.
And it's just
Well,
so, and that's why I said when it's your time, it's your time.
there was
You know.
and I was actually going to do a video on this because it just dawns on me that I can't believe it did not get more press coverage than what it got this week. I'm just chalking it up to liberal mentality. Not that Kentucky ballistics is not important, but what happened to a child this week in this country is insane. And I guarantee that none of you know what I'm talking about.
Didn't hear a thing about it.
There you go. I need to just put it on my channel is what I need to do. But so this week, a 12-year-old boy decided that he was going to sneak out in the middle of the night and he was going to go see his friend. I don't know if it was a couple miles away or whatever. And so he ended up getting to the friend's house. He does whatever, plays with the friend for a while. Then he leaves and he's attempting to go back home and kind of sneak back in. I think all of us have done it at some point.
Not me, never.
I've snuck out before. I've snuck out before.
No, I honestly never did.
I honest to God, I did, and I got caught, and you don't want to know about that.
I just came home late.
But I will say that this kid was about 3 or 4 blocks from home, and lo and behold, a predator, a Mexican predator, grabs or has some kind of exchange with the kid. And the kid, he forces the kid gunpoint into his vehicle. He proceeds to, God bless this poor little thing. He proceeds to rape the child. He proceeds to shoot him in the face after he's done raping him in the butt. Then he pushes him out and leaves him for dead on the side of the road. Somebody, meaning a homeless man, actually found him stumbling and still alive somewhere along the road and helped him walk to a convenience store where he is on camera, collapsing and almost dying in his underwear and shot in the face. There were people standing in that video that really didn't act like they gave a damn.
Wow. Where was it?
So, I think it was in Florida somewhere. You don't want to see, it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. All I want to say is,
do you think it's going to be a great
it's
video?
not that we should all not worry about Kentucky ballistics, but when stuff like this is happening in our country, and most of us are parents, this is disturbing on a whole nother level. They and I'm speaking to this, Mike, because you said if it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
Yes.
I fully believe in that. And I'm going to tell you, with this kid, this 12-year-old kid, the doctor a couple of days later said that if that bullet would have went within a millimeter in any direction, any other direction than where it went, he would be instantly dead.
But there's a case. I bet you there's a case later on in life. He's going to say, I wish that millimeter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Possibly with the psychological damage.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what that poor child is going to have to go through the rest of his life. But I can say that they did catch the man. They will not, the liberal media will not say if he was an illegal immigrant or not, although it appeared to be that way. And he was, when he was caught, I mean, you could tell, you could look in someone's face and sometimes you just see emptiness in their eyes. Sometimes they just are inherently evil. And that is what this man was. They caught him. I hope he gets ass raped in jail until he basically has no asshole left. I hope he bleeds to death and dies in his jail cell from it. That's what I hope. Yeah.
She's gone. Oh, sorry. I gotta. I put it in the thing. You'd like this. You would love this. I put in the chat a couple of links. By the way, there's one in there for Groovy for a GoFundMe, and there's another one in there. It's a YouTube video. It's all 70s, and that's what I was just jamming out to.
Yeah. That's the, you know what, I made a comment today when they
You'd
were
like it.
doing
There's a lot of good songs in there.
when they were doing the NFL draft today. I was noticing more so than the draft itself. I was noticing that I didn't give a damn about the draft. I noticed that Earth, Wind, and Fire was playing in the background.
Yep. Earth, Wind, and Fire was there. Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm thinking to myself,
Run DMC was there too.
With all this current music and all this hip hop bullshit that everybody listens to, they're not going to they still go back to the oldies but goodies because that's when music was actually better.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, Fawn. He I saw it today. Josh told all of us today. And, this morning, actually, I was on my way to. Was it this morning? Was it this morning? I think it was this morning. I was on my way to Maine. Oh, yeah, was it yesterday? I
Hey,
forget.
CC, what's up?
Who was it? CC? That pew.
Pardon
you,
me,
CC?
mademoiselle.
Great to see you. Yeah, well, hopefully that jackass. Do you remember when it was like September? Yeah, I do. I remember when it was September, and I can't wait for it to come back. I love that time of the year. Maybe because it's my birthday in September. That's on that song too. That's on this list too. Here, I'll redo it so you can get it. Oh, what went wrong? Paste. No, copy, jackass.
Oh, I hate when I do it backwards.
I'm trying to fix my thing here.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta put it in the big thing, huh? I can't put it in the other way.
Excuse me?
That's what she said.
Honey, you got to put it in the big thing. It won't
What
fit
she
together.
wants to be, she's gone. All right, so click on that one,
Oh,
Amanda.
good timing. Amanda's trying to fix her stuff, and bloop, what's this button do?
Oh, I do have to put it in here, Steve.
What? Ta-da!
I do have to put it in the StreamYard one.
Oh my God, John, is that the real you?
Yes, it's the it is the real. I gotta turn this light down. Man. Really, I'm all shadowed out.
Did you put dude to bed?
Oh my heavens! So, are you ready now?
What?
I am going to tell everybody out there the 5 most important things that you must have. All right, for a great relationship. Are you ready?
Sex.
Are you
More
ready?
sex.
Number 1, you got to find a woman who makes you laugh. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, you got to find a woman who will listen to you. Hold on, Mike. You got to find a woman who will listen to you, actually hear you. Number 3, you got to find a woman who can cook like unbelievable so the two of you can spend some time together in the kitchen and have a wonderful experience. Number 4, you got to find a woman who rocks the bed. And 5, the single most important thing in the entire world, you cannot forget this one. You must make sure these 4 women never meet.
I knew something had to come because Johnny, being married 5 times, ain't giving anybody marital advice.
Yeah. Bravo, bravo. There she is. What's this button do?
It just
You just
listen.
missed the greatest.
The music makes me feel good. Whether it all depends what mood I'm in, right? I was singing Engelbert Humperdinck earlier. Carly Simon came. Oh my God, Carly Simon. Very Sharon one night. That'd be great. But it just, I don't know what it is with music, right? So, but it works for me. That's all I know. And especially the older stuff. I mean, look, I love my 80s. I love all my hair bands. I love all, trust me, and all that. In my 90s.
What? Hi, Rhett.
Here. Put your headphones on. Put your headphones on. There you go.
Hi,
What's up, bud?
Hi, Rhett.
Mikey and Amanda and Steve.
It's been a bit since I've seen you.
Oh! What you having for a snack?
Some rolls.
What you having?
Rolls.
Rolls. Oh, okay. Well, you enjoy those.
Hey,
all right?
hey! Ask him if he wants any Sour Patches.
Oh, you know what the answer to that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's due to get some more stuff from me too. So.
You need to don't do that, Jess.
Oh,
Jess, don't do that, Jess.
Oh
Jess,
my
that's me.
God.
You don't even understand.
I had
Oh,
to go to the store because my kids have been sick all week, and that was the only thing I could get
Johnny,
to make it better.
John, you got to text me your address again.
all right. Oh yeah, he's been getting Pop-Tarts in the mail. Like it's been.
Yeah, he's gonna get about 90 packages of fucking Sour Patch Kids.
Oh
now,
my
so.
God, he every day we come home, he's like, we have another package. Maybe it's Pop-Tarts. I'm like,
Well,
why are people in this
what
country?
flavors do you like?
He's a strawberry frosted sprinkle guy. I mean, everyone's sending him. This child.
Did you put them in the toaster or no?
No, but I mean, do you know how wrong
My
it is?
kids don't either.
Do you know how wrong it is to come home for like weeks in a row and just find boxes outside? You're like, don't be Pop-Tarts. Don't be. Oh shit, more Pop-Tarts. It's more fucking Pop-Tarts.
We'll have to build a new storage barn.
You might be shocked, considering it's at 90% right now.
Well, hey, John's glad to see they actually made a chat with me that I didn't fucking kick you out of or not let you in on. Why the fuck didn't you just call me and
It would
say,
be
Mike,
really nice
back
if that
downstairs and let me in?
90%.
I don't know. You were full. A lot of times I'll just sit
Yeah, but when I left, I was gone.
but I'll put it on the big screen behind me, and I'll be sitting right over here on the couch, and I'm just sitting there, and it's full, and I'm listening, but I can't chat. For some reason, Roku removed all chat capabilities. There's none left, nothing. You can't comment, you can't chat, you can't do anything. You can watch all you want. That's it. So the only way I can chat is I have to get on the phone and try to chat. And by the time I do that, I'm in a time slip there of like 2 minutes. So it's like whatever you were talking, I'm going to chat. I'm going to comment on it from 2 minutes ago, which this thing goes so fast sometimes, 1 minute you're talking about light bulbs, the next minute it's sex. So you don't know.
Well,
But I guarantee we would always talk about food, though.
Food, yeah.
Food, yes, food will be there.
We
Absolutely.
talk about food because we have a couple of fat people on the show.
Hey,
Okay, Ohio is really good. Ohio's really good at redirecting our conversations, though.
We're not fat. We're easily seen.
Does that storage shed look like a toaster? That's what I want to know.
I am fucking hard to kidnap. That is
right.
my
As I like telling people, I am in perfect fucking shape.
I just call myself
circle.
thickums because that's what I am.
Of a circle.
I like it when they meet me for the first time and they go, "Oh, you're a big guy." It's like, you want to rephrase that or what? And they just go, "Oh, wow, you're a big guy." I'm like,
yeah. That's right, kid. I mean, G-Trap, you're getting up there, bro.
Yeah, it's the only guy around older than me. Thank God.
I think G-Trapper's I think G-Trapper No, he's not. What's his name's older than G Trapper? Fuzzy, I think, is older than G Trapper.
You know what? I'm just gonna say you can be a total G and be like older. You just have to remember to try to keep a mindset of that never slow down, never grow old. Like try to stay current, at least to a degree.
What is a total G?
No.
Thank God.
Amanda?
Thank God somebody else asked that because I was like,
It's like being a Karen.
What's a fucking G?
Amanda?
You just like you got it going on. You just like all the it's like all the chicks want to fuck you. You know,
Like GQ.
Like G Trapper.
GQ.
Yeah, Trapper's a G.
You just have to remember to stay a little bit current. You don't have to be fully current, you know?
There used to be a gun guy on YouTube. I don't know if it was like GQ something. He was like all suave type. Like had his hair combed back, always wore like the suit and everything. Act like he was like some like
Speaking of suits. Did anybody watch the NFL draft at all?
No. Hell no. Why?
Other than Amanda?
No. Just
Here's what I
bit.
don't understand. Can somebody with some fashion sense please help me out? Did I just get kicked out? Why did I just get kicked out?
But
somebody with some fashion
what's
sense.
up with the short pants?
You're back.
Right. I'm going to ask what's wrong with the short pants. I'm going to ask what's up with the fucking nice suit, but it's the short pants. It's the jackass huge fucking bow tie, right? And it's fucking sneakers.
Oh, they want to be seen. They want to be seen. That's all. They just want to be seen.
They're wearing their brand.
They want to be. People want. Everybody wants to do something crazy now. I mean, they want to do something crazy.
Why?
I was wondering where you were going. I was wondering where you were going with this.
You ever seen LeBron James carry his purse?
No, it's just dumb.
He would have a purse.
I actually literally could not give a rat's ass less about LeBron James. He can actually kick rocks.
Right. But a lot of them ball players, they make more from Nike than they do from the league. So of course they're going to wear their shoes.
Well, I mean, when LeBron James went into the league, he signed a $95 million contract with Nike before he even played one game.
Yeah.
And he signed an $85 million contract with Coca-Cola before he even played a game.
Bingo.
And now he switched to Pepsi. So he don't even drink Sprite no more. You know, he's a Mountain Dew guy now.
Hey, Amanda, all the suits sold.
Really?
They already sold every freaking one of them.
That is amazing. Like for a fair price, hopefully.
Yeah. They didn't do bad. They got 180 a piece.
Nice.
Yeah, they got 180 a piece.
Nice, John.
I couldn't believe. I was like, wow, that's fantastic. I'm like,
congratulations. And see, he's another one. He took some Amanda advice and it worked out for him. Congratulations.
I had if you saw the size, wait till I show you the size of this closet. It's 16.
This must be a private conversation that
I had a closet that's 16 feet long. All right. It's 8 feet tall. And it had two professional steel bars that went all the way across it, top and bottom, and that both those bars, all right, were completely full of suits, high-end suits, tuxedos, and I mean, Amanda, how many shirts were there?
Like it was ridiculous. The amount
the stack, just the shirts was over 5 feet tall.
Yeah, it was.
When you take them off and set them down, so it was.
It might have been taller than me. Yeah.
It was years of working at the company and years and years and years of just buying, and now I don't wear any of it. It's just sitting there. And so she convinced me to donate it appropriately to the appropriate people and just keep some. So I kept 10.
Cool.
And it's funny because the number I had in my head was 10, and I was like, "Tell me you just kept 10," and that's exactly what he did.
So I'm going to turn my little chat into a radio station one of these days, so I can have drops and stuff. So I need you to say that one more time.
You want me to say what?
I need Amanda to say what. What you need to do is have a little bit more Amanda listening. How the fuck did that go again?
John listened to a little bit of Amanda. He took some Amanda advice.
Yeah,
and it worked
take
out
admit
for
some
him.
Amanda. There you go. That's what I needed to hear. Okay,
It worked out for him. Yeah.
worked out for him. Okay.
It's kind of like what we were talking about last night. Don't you know who I think I am?
Yeah, well, it's kind of. You don't have a choice but to take Amanda advice.
There was a chat last night.
That's what I'm trying to get to. See,
No,
it's
there
not.
was no chat last
Private
night.
chat, John.
It's
Private
not.
chat.
It's not a suggested. Hey, why don't you listen to Amanda? There's no fucking choice in the fucking matter.
No,
Right, Blondie?
we were having a
Right, Blondie?
conversation about I have to tear this closet apart. I've got to rip this
Right.
closet
No, I
apart.
know. You guys talked
What
about that about a
the hell
month
am
ago.
I going to do with this closet?
Yeah.
And she gave me a little push, a little nudge, and what kills me is I had to take this 32 linear feet. So no matter what, it has to all come out first. So the OCD kicks in.
Well, I wish I knew that.
And then I'm like showing her, going, "Do you see the freaking pile of goddamn shirts that are here?" I mean, there were stacks of shoes, just stacks and stacks and stacks. I'm like, "Oh my god, how many?" I had the whole couch covered in suits. The couch and both the chairs were covered in suits.
It was like that was definitely a project. That wasn't just I'm gonna go do this on an afternoon. This was a project.
Yeah.
Why is Norm saying goodbye to YouTube, Stevie?
What?
Why is Norm saying goodbye to YouTube?
Who's Norm?
I have no clue. I haven't heard a word.
I just got a.
Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you what was happening this season with Michael.
That's a real shame. He's one of my favorites.
I know.
Pretty good friends with Norm.
The title of his thing is Goodbye YouTube.
Who is it?
Norm, my buddy up in Churchill, the trapper.
Yeah. Huh. You know what? Listen, if people, I don't really know why people spend so much
It's a 33 minute. It's a 30. I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I don't know why people spend so much time on YouTube. Sometimes I question myself on, and I don't even spend that much time. But when I do, I'm like, why do I do that again? If you can meet awesome people and like in our little group, if you can meet some great people, then you are quite lucky. Or if you can make a little bit of dough on YouTube, you're quite lucky. But most people, they just put out videos and maybe they're just not getting watched, or people just don't want to get to know them, and they just get tired of it and they fucking leave. That's it. Why would you go to the extent of making a video if time after time, if nobody gave a damn enough to watch it?
Yeah, but this guy has lots of watchers, quite a few subscribers. And
Hey, John, I just sent you something on like Messenger. Do you still use it?
On Messenger, let's see here.
Just something to get your OCD going.
Oh God!
Oh my! Oh, dude! Oh my God!
Oh, he's only saying goodbye for the season.
Is that not the worst? It just pisses me off looking at it.
I would,
Stevie. He's only saying goodbye for the season.
Cool.
I couldn't handle that, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to clarify.
I wouldn't be able to handle that. You know, I drove home once, Ohio. I'm trying to see if I can find it right now. I put it on my Facebook page, but I couldn't believe it actually happened to me. I'm driving home, and the guy's ahead of me, and he's doing the lines, you know, and he's not paying attention. And I'm just watching it. I'm going, "Oh my God, please!" He's getting closer and closer to my house. I'm like, "Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention." Son of a bitch! He did not pay attention, and now when he got off the left line, all right, where it stops, where it comes to my driveway, there's a break, and there's a break in the line. There's two lines, double line. The left line and the right line of them go together now. So there's like the outside line here and the outside line here come together, and you're just left with two lines there. So now every day when I come home, I have to stare at that right in front of my driveway.
Just aggravates the hell out of you.
I got 2 words for you there, Johnny.
It was unbelievable. Oh yeah, that's right. It was
I'm an asshole.
It
Yeah, but
was
you knew I was an asshole going in, Johnny.
Well, Mike, it is what it is, right?
I mean, come on. If I wasn't an asshole, people would think there was something wrong.
Yes, they would. Yeah, people would be like, "What the hell's up with Mikey?"
Definitely an understatement of the year, Mikey.
But no, I get what your point is, because you know what?
I never thought Mike was an asshole until I started getting on his chat.
Really? Hey, listen, sweetheart. Listen.
Did you have him on mute the whole time? Like, what happened?
I have a perfect thing. You know, listen to me. If you don't like assholes,
Okay, I'm listening.
if you don't like assholes, and I'm only an asshole while you're on the chat, or since you've been on the chat, there's a perfect thing that you can do. You know,
Mike.
What?
I'm sharing. If you want to click it, I'm sharing what I showed John.
With where? Where? I don't see it.
It's terrible, man. It's fucking horrid.
Oh, there it is.
It's terrible.
Now what do I have to do? Did I do
it? I've actually seen that quite often.
Oh my God! Can you? Oh my!
I've actually seen that quite often.
Oh my God! What a
I hate
nightmare!
to told you.
Who the hell?
Who would do that?
Who?
No, that would piss me off. That's
who
just
can't
dodge.
line up a goddamn cabinet? Are you kidding me with that?
But Johnny, you know what gets me? You know the two lines in a row get you. You know what gets me? When I'm driving.
What's that?
And I noticed the fucking mile markers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm walking. Now I'm like, dude. I actually when I'm going to Bangor, I'm like this.
Yeah. It's yeah. Why you
sucks.
You can't get them right. What's the fucking deal here? I mean, and then I've been noticing now that I don't know who they hired to do this stuff, but have you noticed that some of the signs, the street signs now, they have them canted off to the side.
Yeah.
So the bar end. Let me make my hand in here. The bar ends here, all right, but the sign stops over here. You're like, no, slide it to the end. Slide it to the nope. They leave it here with this much bar sticking out. You're like, what is going on? It's just like people are going crazy. Random just this, random that. They're losing their minds. I can't figure it out. It's insanity.
I need a cigarette real bad. I'll be right back. Is that okay if I come back there, Blondie? I know I'm an asshole and everything.
Just say yes, Dagwood. He'll get it. I promise.
You can have a
Don't
cigarette.
say that.
If it's whenever you decide that you're going to be nice to me again.
Yeah.
Then
always,
you can come back.
About?
Then you can come back, okay?
What do you? What? Listen to me. Don't even start with me there, and don't start pouting either, because that don't work.
If you want to be nice to me, you can come back.
What am I not nice to you?
Okay.
Sweetheart, the mere fact that you're on my panel means I'm being nice to you. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you don't want me to be though. Just be honest.
Honey.
You don't want me to.
Where's Ohio?
What do you mean?
Ohio, explain to Amanda.
Jesse cracks me.
Sounds like somebody got a fresh new prescription of Valium.
Explain to Amanda.
Every now and again, Jessie says something that I just lose my shit, and
What did she say? I didn't hear her.
Explain to Amanda, if I don't like you, how long you stay on my panel.
If he really doesn't like you, he keeps inviting you back. That's why he's got this asshole in there.
All right.
I was being serious.
Not very long. I've seen many people in mid sentence just disappear. No.
Oops. Sorry about that. And then I went just like this. I hit the button. And then I went, oops, sorry about that. Actually, I'm really not. And I told her, when I tell someone to stop 3 times and they don't want to stop and they get under my nerves and I don't like you to begin with, I was just being nice for somebody else.
Except for Ohio.
Fuck you.
One exemption of Ohio.
No, it wasn't for Ohio. It was for somebody else.
No,
Ohio's never asked.
He's saying I can
Ohio's never asked to bring
someone. He never kicked me.
Well, I think I'm going to do a live chat where everyone is welcome.
I think no. Actually, Mike did kick me one time, and that was the olden days when it was like Google Hangouts. Well, yeah, you did, because that's when we realized once you kick somebody out, you can't come back in.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So
you're right. I remember that.
Don't forget.
But that was only playing though. I wasn't mad at you.
Right.
Ohio, was that me and you that blocked each other, or me and somebody else?
Yes, that was me. Yeah, we blocked each other. We couldn't figure out how to unblock each other.
That was quite a.
Well, the thing is, we were
Was
walking
that
each
the
other.
one that I was on both of y'all with?
Yes,
I
we
think
were
so.
walking through. We were like walking each other through how to do something, and next thing you know, we're both blocked. We're like,
So what's this button do?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, what was weird is I couldn't unblock him because he had me blocked, and he couldn't unblock me because I had him blocked.
I'll be right back. I need to smoke.
All right.
Okay, bye.
It's gun chat time.
Gun chat, gun chat.
Right.
I better let that dog back in.
I had them all out today, touching, or not all of them, a bunch of them, testing out a new holster.
New holster.
Hey, I watched that video. Just so
I haven't watched it yet because I was busy earlier on another chat. Like,
Oh well, trying to win shit.
no, it wasn't winning shit. They did.
I lost.
I got my ass stomped this time though, but
baby.
it was fun.
Ooh, I lost on Jeopardy.
I lost on Jeopardy, baby.
Was that Weird Al or somebody else?
Yeah, Weird Al did I Lost on Jeopardy. Yeah.
Cool, Flong. Thank you.
Tortured dog.
You know, I sent that fucking holster company an email yesterday, and they didn't send me shit back or nothing.
What they do? Olight you?
They just said, you know, they're just basically saying, I got your money, fuck you. I'll send you a holster when I decide I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's what explain this.
And actually, now
ordered
I
ammo.
feel guilty. I feel guilty because I'm the one who was like, "Hey, order from this place."
Right.
Blame it on the COVID.
Yeah, blame it on you. But here's the thing. I ordered ammo from Federal. Okay. And then when I checked my credit card app, where I placed it, it was pending. It was in my pending transactions. Now it's totally gone. It's not there at all. It's not pending. It's not approved. I'm like getting ready to get pissed if this credit card company just like
that sounds
decided
like
they won't pay for ammo through their company.
Yeah. There are certain credit cards where you cannot purchase firearms with said credit card. I used to know the names of them, but it's been so long now I forgot.
I know Citibank wants to do it.
Oh, we've already experienced with my city card that yeah, they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Is that like CTI City card? CTI?
Yeah.
That is one credit card that I
motherfucker.
literally refuse to do company with or business with them. I will not. You should see my wallet. I have more credit cards than I care to admit. That is not one of them. Citibank is a terrible company.
I have zero now. Zero credit cards, zero credit card debt.
You know who's the best? You know who has the best customer service as far as a credit card? Hands down, Discover. Absolutely hands down.
I don't think any of them do because I ain't gonna pay anybody 25% interest on $1. No,
if you're paying 25%, you better work on your credit.
I don't. But
Yeah.
here's the whole thing: why would I want to pay?
Yeah, but I have a couple department store credit cards, and I have good credit.
I had a
And the
lady.
department store credit cards are still 21% interest, and I have good credit.
The lady, I had one of the ladies say exactly what Ohio said to me. She was, "Well, if it's that bad, well, then you should work on your credit." I said, "No." I said, "I don't think that I should pay you to use my money. Why? She would just use your. Why would I use a credit card? Why would I have money and go in and put it on a credit card so that I can have the honor of paying 20%, 24%, whatever it's going to be?" I know
I pay
one
zero if I pay it off by the end of the month.
Yeah, but it never happens like that. Something.
Oh,
always
mine does. I usually use my credit card to get the bonus points and all that and get the perks, and then I pay it off the next day.
See, my it never works. My kid does it all the time. He does it all the time. He has these great ideas. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm like, listen, do you have cash? He's like, well, yeah, okay, then buy it. if you don't, if the answer to the question is no, I don't have cash, well, guess what? We're not getting today. We're not getting that because we don't have the money for it. So when you have there's no magic money. That's how every living person that has them gets in trouble. Everybody does. They're always getting debt. And they're always in debt that way.
I've been in trouble with my credit, and I'm open about this because I learned. But I've been in trouble with my credit twice in my life and had to start from zero both times.
And how did it happen?
And and you learn. You know, you have to learn the hard way. Like you make your bed, you sleep in it. But
Not me. I make my bed.
I would say that the first time was just a lot of department store credit cards and stupidity when I was young. Just being young, just overspending on stupid stuff and then not being able to pay it.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Then when I was older, it was a different reason. I had $33,000 in credit card debt. And that was my first divorce. And I was up shit creek. So what happened was, because I had taken all those credit cards out in my name versus the ex's name, and he had taken out his own credit cards, the judge made it so that whenever we got divorced and everything was split down the middle, he was to pay his debt and I was to pay my debt, and it didn't matter how much that debt was. So when I got divorced, the $33,000 that I owed was on my head. I quickly, living in Southern California is very expensive. I lived okay and made okay money, but I couldn't afford to live on my own at that point in California and still afford all my bills. So I couldn't pay them anymore. I cried and cried. I got creditor calls and cried and desperate, and I tried to do anything and I just couldn't pay them. So long story short, if you run, basically, I hate to say this, but if you run long enough and they can't find you long enough, at some point, which it depends on the statute of limitations in your state, they by law have to stop contacting you and they cannot collect on you anymore. So the statute of limitations where I lived was 3 years and it had passed. And so they stopped collecting. Then after 8 years, they are to take it off your credit report. And whichever ones didn't come off my credit report, I called the credit company and I told them to take it off immediately or they would be in trouble. And they did. So now I've rebuilt my credit for the third time in my life, and I'm never going to let that happen again. Okay? Because like John said, it's just a continual problem. It's just this compounding problem if you don't pay it off every month. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it gets. I mean,
it gets to be unbearable. Because you think you're having fun, so I had an obsession with shoes and shopping when I lived in California. And I so much so that I got myself $30,000 in debt.
Hey. Happy May, everybody.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, Amanda, I found the picture, by the way. Remember I told you that when Rhett was a little boy, he had a fascination with my mirrors at Men's Warehouse, and he used to stand up.
Yes.
All my mirrors he would spin around them and all that. I found the picture.
Cool.
Aww.
That's when he was a little.
Look at his little fat cheeks.
Oh yeah, when he was just a little guy. The minute he walked into my stores, that's the first thing he did was he had to go to the mirrors and just spin. He would just spin and spin and spin. And then I found the one of him with the basketball, him and I.
Love it.
That's when he scored the Special Olympics first basketball score in Special Olympics history.
I love it. I just love it. I think it was great that you had him do that.
Yep. He scored the very first Special Olympic basketball score of all time. And then the one of I found all the pictures. That's the one with me and George.
There's your CEO right there. He even looks like one.
Yep. That's
awesome.
when I worked for him. That's why I told you I worked for that guy and I had all those clothes. That's why I had all the clothes.
Yeah,
When that guy tells you we sell clothes, you wear what we sell. So
right.
have a nice day.
Yeah, I just had back in the day. I just had this obsession with clothes, with just fashion in general. If I saw something in a window that I liked, I was like, I have to have that, and I would just go in and buy the exact same thing because I and quite frankly, I was a size where, and Jesse, you kind of get this in a way, like it's the way it's the way that women think about it. When you're a certain size, it's like that certain size where anything fits you. Well, yeah, I miss those days too because it's not that way for me now. I want to get there again, but there is a certain size for every woman's body type where literally anything will fit them. And it's like, and I got to this thing where it was like, if I saw something on a model, I had to have it. That was it.
Girl, with that booty you got, you might have to go to the hood to go shopping. Just saying.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Should I show everybody that baby's got back over here?
No, that was actually
not just happen, did it?
Okay, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You ready? She thinks let me see if I can get this straight.
I have a black girl ass on a white girl body.
Hang on. Mandy thinks that I'm an asshole when she comes on my chat. Okay.
You can't see it, can you?
No, I have never.
There it goes. Smack it.
I have never.
This is not happening.
Listen to me. I have never. Right. So Stevie sits up there and tells her she's got a fat ass, and I'm the guy that doesn't like her.
Well,
I'm just confused, John.
Yeah.
Can you help me with this?
I never used the word fat.
I can't.
No, you said her. You said her ass was the size of the hood of a car.
No, he did not say either one of those things. Yeah. What he did say was that she was going to have to go to the hood.
Yeah.
To buy pants.
And so I just have one question, and that would be for Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve, are you ready for the question?
No.
Are you afraid to hear the answer to the question?
You need to ask yourself.
That's right.
Okay. Stalker Steve, I have one question for you. Did it jiggle when you spanked it?
Oh my God.
Oh hell no! It had this perfect little vibration.
Oh my.
It ain't no Jello.
You doke. What? Oh wow.
Stevie, how's Maine, brother?
Yeah.
Johnny, how's Maine?
Man, it's doing good. How you doing there, Mikey?
I just drove through it today. I went by Men's Warehouse today. They got a new store.
Yeah.
The whole new thing over there by exit 45.
Oh yeah.
And I was in I didn't realize how that Scarborough was that close to South Portland.
Yeah, I actually the mall entrance to where I had that particular Men's Warehouse is the bridge right there.
Yeah. That's the one I came back on 95, right? This
side of the bridge,
right?
You're in South Portland. This side of the bridge, you're in Scarborough.
You in Scarborough, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice, sexy ass nails. Those are sexy as hell.
Will you scratch my back?
You just did a video today.
Yeah,
about
nails. I'll watch Amanda's video about what happens when you yank them babies.
It's really funny. I have mine this long because I dig in the dirt with them. And instead of having to have one of those claw deals.
Those claw things. The claw garden tool.
Plants, I use my nails because I can sit there and like dig around and feel for the roots and pull it up and then, dig a hole where I don't.
Those are like those super just got me wet.
She grabs Todd up by the ball bag and says, "What the fuck did you just say?"
You know why the eagle is always successful? Because he has talents.
Jesse, go watch my video I just put up about how nasty my nails looked when I ripped my nails off this week.
You can soak them in acetone. and you don't have to rip them off.
You
Okay.
know, acetone is a very fine carcinogen.
That's right.
So good for your body.
Probably you and I are probably the only two, Steve, who probably have.
I was trying to save
And
$10. I was trying to
it-
save $10 by going to the
And
nail.
it is absorbed through your skin, by
Yes,
the way.
it is.
Not pure acetone. If you go over to the nail section in the beauty aisle, there's acetone fingernail polish remover. Just soak your fingertips in it.
Yeah, which is
It'll help pull
almost
off
pure
fake nails.
acetone.
Yeah, but you might as well just get mineral spirits and call it good.
That doesn't do quite the same. I've tried that because I ran out, and
You know
I
what
ended
they
up
do?
using
Yeah.
$10
Well,
You
you know,
know-
listen, you know what they do in the nail salon? They take the acetone and they put it on a little bit piece of cotton ball, and they put it in a square piece of tin foil, and they wrap my nail in it, and it sits there for like 10 minutes, and then they do the next one. This is what your nails look like when you're not sexy. Okay,
Paint
they're
thinner,
basically stubs. Yeah.
John, paint thinner doesn't give you the same buzz as acetone does.
Okay, all right. Now, Amanda, do me a favor if you would, please. Wait, can you do the Korean girl again?
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Oh, no, you can't do
No,
that.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Don't
you
do
can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Why?
Why?
The whole big Asian hate thing going on. You can't do
What are you
that.
talking about? There's no
Yeah, but that'll be a YouTube. That'll be a YouTube
the
strike.
nail. That'll be.
Also,
It'll be a YouTube strike. I'm
No,
telling
but
you.
I'm just
Really?
reciting. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to recite what he was saying was I said in my video.
Okay.
I said the Asian ladies in the salon say, "You do dip, they go for now. You do dip, they better for now."
That's what I wanted her to say.
And that's all he wanted me to say. And it's true. They say certain things are better for your nail, but really
There's
none.
none
of them.
There's no Asian hate. It was just
No.
when
I didn't say there was. I
No,
didn't say
but-
there was. All I'm
but
saying to you is
Being a
that
white woman trying to talk like an Asian is
I am telling you.
is cultural appropriation.
Yes, they are. Listen to me. I was
Are we
watching.
seriously getting that liberal here?
Listen to me. I was watching a repeat of Chicago PD. Okay, and if you ever watch that TV show, they have this board, right? And they put all the pictures of the suspects on the board.
Mm-hmm.
They put the suspect of the black man on the board. Then they put the suspect of the Asian man on the board. And guess what they did?
they blurred him out.
They blurred out the fucking Asian man.
Oh, it's just-
Okay, here's what I got to say about that. Those women sit and do my fucking nails, and they talk shit about white girls the entire fucking time.
Listen,
so I don't want to
I'm
hear that
not here
cultural
to- listen,
misappropriation
I am
because they
on
talk
your
shit
side.
about me.
Sweetheart,
Hey,
I am
the
on
next
your
time-
side.
the next time you go to the nail salon, make sure you have your earbuds in and turn on your Google Translate
Yeah,
and have the microphone. It is fucking hilarious.
They talk so much shit about white people. It's crazy. So I don't want to hear all this nonsense. Take your culture appropriation, shove it up your yin yang.
Yeah, but-
Go easy, go
I'm not
easy.
saying-
You're gonna get me in
on
trouble.
YouTube doing it. They're right in front of you doing it, so you can do it in front of them all you want.
Right.
They talk shit about me more than I talk about them.
But I'm
You're
saying
not
if you do
listening.
it on YouTube, YouTube will shut you down because
You're not
YouTube is
listening.
a liberal.
You can't
platform.
say them.
Listen, you're
No,
not
you
listening.
have to say them. Them or they.
No, tell
he or
me
she.
what did I say that's going to get him in trouble right now?
Listen, YouTube is always changing the rules. It is better to be safe than sorry because Mikey
So-
does not need to get a strike.
So this kid on YouTube.
Don't be.
Hang on.
You're cultural appropriating migrant birds now. Don't do that.
This kid on YouTube.
Oh my God,
Listen
Ohio.
to me. This kid on YouTube, right? He's not a kid. He's a guy. This guy on YouTube. He does an air gun channel. Okay. He's got over X amount of. Are we done with the fucking duck calls yet? Just let me know. He's got over X amount of subscribers and all that, right? And so he's got a super chat, right? And so people have been donating money to him.
Yeah, stupid.
YouTube.
That's stupid, by the way.
Hang on. It's
Hang on,
not
I got to
funny if you
interrupt
like-
you because Flan has the best comment ever.
No,
Hang on.
giving money to YouTubers is a fucking stupid idea. Anyway, continue. Thank you.
I know. I saw it. The lesbian fingernails. She loves them. So here's the thing. He's not using firearms. He's using a fucking air gun. They're writing no firearms on his chat. They're not firearms. And he wrote to them. He called them, did everything, and they're like, "Yep, you're all set." They took it away. Okay. Now the people that gave him money, he didn't see one penny of that money because Google took it away from him. They do anything they fucking want. The rules change. Listen, one night I swore and I said, "Fuck Google." I'll say it again, right? Because you watch, I'll get thrown off. Who was here? Dish was here, and I think Ohio was here. Stevie, you were here too, I think, right? When I got booted off 3 times. I had to do the chat 3 times.
Yeah, when you started cussing.
I was cussing out Google, and I was like, blah, 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 and my mouth was like worse than a truck driver or state trooper, anything you want
And
to
literally,
say, right?
they just cut out your chat.
It shut right off. My hands were like this,
Really?
and the thing just went doink.
Poof.
Wow.
Poof. They did it twice, and finally I had to do it a 3rd time, and I wasn't on long for that because then there's something. But
So you're
trust
telling
me
me
when
if
I
I
tell
do
you
my,
this.
you're telling me if I did my own chat, which I might do soon, guys,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
telling
get
me
shut down.
that
in
I
a
cannot curse on my own chat.
No,
you
you
can
can
curse. You
You
can't
can.
use what like Ohio said to you. You have to be you have
can't-
to be racially sensitive,
You cannot direct that curse.
right? And you
Unless
have to
you,
be
unless you direct it at white people. Then
Yeah. Well, yeah.
everything's
that's okay.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking bullshit.
Steve.
You-
Ohio,
you
what was the
want to
word you
degrade
used?
white people? It's fine.
Ohio. I know
Yeah.
he's at work. What word you use when we were talking about the races? What did you used a term? Because that's what they sent me in an email one time. Somehow being racially what?
Sensitive, insensitive.
Misappropriated.
Oh, the word I used in this chat just a little bit ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cultural appropriation?
Appropriation.
Training.
And I didn't get a strike. They just said you gotta.
Which nobody really got too pissed off at anybody back on March 17th when all these people wore green and pretended they were Irish and stole my culture.
Right. It is what it is.
I'm half
So
Irish,
this one-
half German.
Amanda,
And I'll tell you what, I was offended.
My thing is Halloween.
Amanda, this is what I'm
Are
trying
we,
to
are
say.
we telling kids that they can't dress up as an Indian or a pilgrim or
Yes.
a
Yes.
cowboy or something for
Yeah.
Halloween now because
Yeah.
you're
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. They've already, let me just tell you how canceled Dr. Seuss and everything else has become that's white people. They are, Dr. Seuss books tomorrow at Dollar General, just so everybody knows out there, are going to be pennied out. I penny shop at Dollar General. They are going to all be a penny tomorrow. You know why? Dr. Seuss is canceled. You know why? If we don't fight, hold on, Mike. If we don't fight back, this shit is going to continue and get
well,
worse.
there's only been a few books that they said
gotta
they
fight
weren't going to
back.
do.
You gotta
Guess
fight
what?
back.
But you know what's even better though?
Yeah.
This is why private school kicks in and says, "Haha, go fuck your fist," because my wife has all the books that aren't supposed to. My wife has the books that you're not supposed to have,
Nice.
and she can do it. You know why? Because it's private school.
So guess what? If you want green eggs and ham, you can get it for a penny tomorrow at Dollar General.
Right, but
Buddy
they're not going to
Light.
stop making green eggs and ham. That's
Hang on,
That's
Buddy
the
Light.
classic Dr. Seuss under Dr. Seuss. All the ones that got canceled were books that were written after Dr. Seuss died, and they're half of them people
And
don't
they
even know
weren't
what they
racist
are.
at all. They weren't.
Buddy Light, Hickok 45 doesn't do a chat with a gun on it.
Well,
No, but if you hold a gun up, you just have to announce that it's an airsoft gun.
He did it 4 times, Ohio, and they took his shit off his channel.
I watch gun chats all the time, and they're constantly showing guns.
Listen to me closely. This kid runs. He has he does videos and all that too, right? And he has a super chat, so people donate to his channel. Okay. He can't get at that money, and the people that donated can't get at that money. So now, you know what he did?
YouTube to steal money, though.
Yeah,
he got a lawyer.
But I'm saying he's monetized, so therefore he's closely.
The lawyer won't work because YouTube
Private.
came out. The YouTube.
It's
came
not
out-
a fight. It by
came
their
out-
rule, John. By
No,
their rule.
right? But they.
It-
It was 2017.
It's not a firearm.
No, listen. 2017, YouTube already covered their ass on that. As soon as you logged into your channel, as soon as you logged into your channel, in order to log in, you have to agree. And nobody read it. And what it said was, is I can't sue YouTube.
Yep.
I have to agree to an arbitration. I cannot sue YouTube. So you've already agreed. If you're on right now live, you already agreed that you cannot sue YouTube. They
I'm
made
not
that.
monetized, so I didn't agree to anything.
Oh, no. You're live. So yes, you did.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
That thing you scrolled down and got to the bottom real quick and hit OK.
Yeah. You're live. If you did not agree, you would not be live right now. You would not be live. You would never have your YouTube.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was never asked a question to come live.
In 2017, YouTube sent you an update to their terms and conditions. I know you signed. I know you agree because you're live now. And had you not agreed to that, you would not be live.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to go live if you didn't agree to it.
You would not have a channel. You would not have anything. So you already agreed to it. And what
You did what everybody else did. You scroll to the bottom, you click yes.
To YouTube. I will not. And
So
it's in your terms and conditions right now. If you go back to your page and look, it's in your terms and conditions. You agreed that.
So you're telling me
you will talk to YouTube in the event of a situation like that, and you will go to arbitration with YouTube on a neutral ground. No lawsuit.
fine. Then go to then he'll do what he's got a lawyer anyways to help him out because you can get a lawyer during arbitration.
Oh yeah, he can.
Okay,
Absolutely. But he can't sue.
because there's some money there. All right, that he says he'll just if they don't want to monetize, if they want to take his monetization away, fine. But he's trying to get the people that donate the money back to them because they won't even let him see it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, and YouTube, they're an odd bunch. I mean, like with monetization, they'll talk to you. You can actually talk. Without that, they won't ever talk to you. You'll never speak to YouTube.
They took him off of monetization, but here's what I don't get: he played by their rules.
Well, their rules are constantly. I mean, Mikey, they are constantly freaking changing.
But listen to me, he did everything he was supposed to do.
But they're changing all the time. So it's just like first it was no firearms. Then they went, okay, that's not right. They got in trouble for that. It didn't go so well. So now it's no modification of a firearm. But what they're doing is they're now like Eric. Eric literally went firearm, which is fine. All right. Now for all those people watching, it's a magic firearm. See, there's fire on my arm. But I'm holding up, pretending Eric firearm. All right. He said, I'm going to change the grips. Pulls it away, brings it back, new grips are on. But the fact that the grips were changed rendered the video not able to be monetized.
Hey, John, when I was
Right,
when
but my
head
point,
was down-
but Johnny, my whole point is this kid doesn't have any firearms on his chat. They're air rifles.
They consider them firearms. I'm telling you right now, they consider
Well, they
them
shouldn't because they're not firearms.
They don't give a shit. They make up the rules.
But they
make
said it
up
was
the
okay
rules.
that he did it.
And
They're the
they'll
ones
change-
that said it was okay.
and they'll change their mind. They have a group of people, not even YouTube even.
In 3 months, they're going to change their mind?
Oh, dude. 15 times.
Well, but each time they change the rules, he was never notified through emael.
You're not
anything
notified
like that.
via email at all. They make the change to it. We reserve the right to change these rules at any time. Without here's what they tell you: without notification, they're going to look you right in the eye and go, "Mikey, if you don't go check out the rules every freaking day, that's on your ass, not mine." That's
No,
your-
but I can, but I can watch a video on YouTube that has some girl with the heading of her fucking video, how I sucked his dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I was sitting there one
So-
day and I typed in painting. I wanted to see some of the old Bob Ross stuff because everyone was talking about Bob Ross. I said, that
I
might be
love
fun.
him. He is
So
the
I typed
sexiest
in-
man alive.
I typed in painting. All right, painting. And do you know what popped up in front of me? I am
I know.
not kidding.
I know.
Dark, raving, nude, nothing hidden. Nothing hidden. And I'm like, what in the world? There is a naked woman standing right there, and she can show every single part of her entire body because it's art.
I did the quotes for you.
But I want to do that. Am I art? Can I do that?
It's
your
art.
channel would blow up. If that's the
Just
kind of
type
views you want.
in your search bar on YouTube. Type in naked yoga.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, naked. There's
I
you can watch
watched a
naked
woman-
yoga.
Oh yes, they will literally let a
I-
woman go totally. I mean, like show
Oh,
every.
Amanda, are you going to start now?
I don't know. I was thinking about it.
Oh, don't do that. Don't
There goes your channel blowing up.
don't.
I'll have a new channel tomorrow morning.
Well, John
enjoy
kind of has
the,
John has a porno voice. Like John, if when I look down, you kind of have like this, like that Bob Ross sexy, like, oh yeah,
Here comes
just
the vomit.
paint this sexy little tree.
Throat right here.
Like,
I
no, I'm
just
gonna hold on, wait a minute. When he says, "I'm gonna paint this sexy little tree," it is so
Bob Ross
it
has
is
never
so
said-
sensual. It is so sensual and
Bob
so
Ross has
amazing.
never said sexy little tree in his life.
Oh, I said. I mean, that was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, that's
That
your
was-
Bob Ross.
So basically,
You need John to say, it's okay, we make happy little mistakes.
Yes. Say. No. Here, listen to this. Listen to this. When I touch your breasts,
There you go.
happy little
There
mistake.
you go.
Oh, now see now you just changed it all over, man.
When I touch your ass, when I caress your ass gently, it'll be a happy little mistake.
Wow.
Hang on, Amanda. Hang on a sec. Go ahead, Ohio. What's up?
basically with these gun chats and stuff, once you go live, if you wait till you're about 20 minutes deep into them, you're not being looked at anymore. People show guns and shit all the time.
Right.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
It's like within the first 15 to 20 minutes is you got to worry about.
I'm waiting for Jesse's response.
20 minutes deep. You're welcome.
She fucking kills
Not
me.
20 minutes deep, 20 inches, and you ain't got it, so don't worry about it.
Sweetie, I'll slap you with 20
Hey,
inches
Jesse,
and it'll
Jesse.
feel
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Hey, Jesse, if our breasts
Here we
touch,
go.
it'll be a happy little mistake.
I'm okay with that.
What?
Me too.
What is going on?
I don't know. This fucking shack just goes right down the fucking shitter.
What the hell is going on here?
we go from gunshot to fucking whatever to literally fucking. So
I'm getting ready to get
Welcome to Mike DeLucia's Night of Porn Chat.
now he says my full name. Thanks, asshole. Thanks, asshole.
But tomorrow I'm going to
I
go
hope you
pick some flowers so I can shove them in some resin. It's going to be fabulous.
So
That's awesome.
on tonight's chat, we're going to talk about the did Mike freeze up or is he just chugging that?
Oh, he
Yeah,
froze.
he's just
He
teasing.
froze.
See, I'm
himself.
getting kicked
He can't quite get it to his lips.
off again. See, Wi-Fi.
Hmm.
Watch it. He thinks he's off. He's going to start cussing and swearing now.
Not off. I know I'm on, but because I can hear everybody, it's just that I'm losing my Wi-Fi for some reason.
Kids are up playing games.
No, I just
So,
texted the
well,
boy.
like
The
I
boy
was
said he's
saying, on
off. The
tonight's
wife's
chat, we're
upstairs
going to
watching
talk
it.
about the American classic from 1972. That's the
Yeah.
golden age of porn. This film was written and directed by Gerald D'Amato. Does anybody know which film I'm talking about?
Debbie does Dallas.
Debbie Does Dallas.
No.
Last door on the left.
It was produced by Lawrence Pinaro, credited as Lou Perry,
Deep Throat.
starring a young lady who only did this movie.
It's got to be Deep Throat then.
Deep Throat, Linda Lovelace, yes.
Oh, wow.
That's
You
what
know, I actually met a real.
I thought you said Behind the Green Door.
No, I didn't say Behind the Green Door.
Well, who started
Good night,
Behind
buddy,
the
like.
Green Door then?
Good to see you, my friend.
I don't know.
I said last door on the left.
Bye,
last
buddy.
one.
Life.
Good night, buddy.
Well, Behind the Green Door was Marilyn Chambers, also produced by the same guy who was basically, he married Linda Lovelace, beat the hell out of her, divorced her, and then met Marilyn Chambers and got her introduced into porn and beat the hell out of her too.
Nice.
So that was his
how
thing.
in the hell do you know all the directors, all starred, all who?
He was the cameraman.
You're talking to Ohio Wolverine.
Well,
I mean,
first of all, I was just looking at
best I can
Wikipedia.
go, it's that one that has the the girl in it there. That's the best I got.
Well, I'd hope there'd be a girl in it.
Right. I don't watch that kind of.
Well, Gunpowder.
Well,
Gunpowder. He is from Maine.
Oh my God. Let's see. Women color their eyebrows. They say, "Oh my God!" She just ruins every time I have a conversation.
Just Maine, where the men and the sheep run scared.
Yeah.
We don't have sheep.
See, they all left.
All right, Jess, Maine, where the
Listen,
men and the
Maine.
chickens run scared.
No, it's where you go, Maine, where the men are men and all the sheep are gone.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where Brokeback Mountain was filmed?
No, that was Peterborough, New Hampshire.
No, yeah,
No.
no, they did not.
Close enough.
That would not work up here. No.
No, that wasn't Brokeback. Wasn't Peterborough.
What happened up here in
the-
Maine is they'd have brought all the stuff up for Brokeback Mountain. Everyone would have sat down, started talking a bunch of bullshit, got drunk, and then fell asleep.
The scene in oh my God, what was that show on?
Use your words, Mikey. Use your words.
Shush! I'm getting old. I can't remember.
Starts with
The Sopranos. The Sopranos. They had a little Brokeback moment, and one of the gangsters went up to Peterborough, New Hampshire, and became a little, pipe smoker.
Wow.
You can't say.
You hold on. You were worried about a Korean and you just went.
And he was busting my balls.
Because he smokes those pipes that go like this, like the English, like Sherlock Holmes.
All right. Terms that you cannot say on YouTube no more is pipe smoker, pillow biter, Hershey Highway.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. I want to make sure I got this right. These are all things you can't see on YouTube that you're saying right now. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
George Carlin.
George
Can't say on TV.
George Carlin that did the 17 words.
George Carlin, 7 words you can't say on TV. I added to the list. Wow. Comes out with a whole scroll. Shit, piss, cunt, fuck, suck, fuck, big bitch. Oh yeah, he fucking.
This next public service announcement is going to be brought to you by Ohio Wolverine.
Can I ask you guys a serious question?
Nope.
No.
Any other serious questions for you?
Any others? What else you got?
Yeah, I think that was her one and only serious
Yeah.
question. She was allowed.
That's as far as you get right there.
Big round of applause for Amanda. All right.
Amanda finally asked a serious question. Go ahead.
There we go.
It's a serious question.
Yeah, I'll even put you on A Star is Born. Go ahead. Here you go. Look at it. You're all by yourself.
Okay.
Mm.
So I would like to know, before I buy sorry.
Oh, you buy a what?
Hold on. Sorry. I'm
It
gonna
can't be
lose
that
my
serious
shit.
if she's laughing
No,
already.
it is serious. It's because you did this to me. Put me on blast again, okay, Mike?
Oh my
You on
God.
blast again? You want to be on blast?
I would like to know, before I spend $2.94 on Gillette refill razor blades tomorrow.
Yeah.
What is the difference when a man shaves between 3 blades and like 5 or more blades? Like why would you shave with one or the other? And if I bought 3-bladed ones, would you actually buy them? Gillette ones? No.
You want 5 blades.
Okay.
You can go to
Still doing 4 strokes with 5 blades. So what's
Because little sissy asses like me that have sensitive skin.
Oh, it spreads out the well.
I can't use a single, a double, or I have to have
Wow.
You know the Gillette ones with the Gillette. I think it's Gillette Sensitive. The orange head.
Yeah, the Fusion, Gillette Fusion.
That's the only one I can use.
And the one I use is the only one I don't normally use them, but the one I use is orange handle and a white head and one blade.
The dick?
I can't do one blade.
Wait a minute. Whoa. John, you currently use one blade?
Yeah. I don't believe it.
Oh my God.
See, Steve,
what do you do?
hold on. Here's the reality.
Wait, can you
Hang on,
hear me?
Stevie.
Here is the reality. For generations and generations and generations, we used one blade. Okay, one freaking blade. All right. Then there you go. There you go. Right there. One freaking blade. All right.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody went crazy and went, "Oh, you know what? You got to have more. No, you need more." And that's some people, like maybe Mikey, whatever. Maybe a person or two has to have it, but most of it's all novelty. It really is all novelty.
It's just more to clog up.
It's just like. Do you realize that they believe it or not, they actually wanted to change? I watched this whole entire expose on it. They wanted to change toilet paper because they're not making enough money on it. All right. So they went and hired some British actors to come on and go, oh my God. Are you just wipe your bum? That's it? You just wipe it? Oh, well, that's dirty. And
you don't use a bidet.
They put a whole entire thing out there and they went, that's dirty. And then people went, oh my God, are we just wiping we're just wiping our asses? Oh my God. They say that's dirty. And everyone went, yeah, now you got to buy baby wipes. And now people are out buying wipes because they wanted to make more money. And they convinced literally hundreds of thousands of people that you just wipe your ass?
You know who was behind that, though?
Oh, my God.
The plumbers were behind that movement.
And now all our sewers are clogged.
Yeah. Right. And people went, oh, my God, I must have this. I must have it. They said, no, we're dirty. We're oh, my God. They just literally advertised it. And they made it sound like it came from overseas by having all these European guys. Oh, yeah, you got a little dirty bum, do you? What's wrong with you? And they made all this stupid stuff up. And now people are just sucking up and buying adult baby wipes and spending big money on them.
I use those. However, I don't pay anything for them because I extreme coupon.
I know, but guess what?
Steve, what kind of blade do you use? How many blades? I want to know how many blades. Hello.
Steve.
Which Steve you talking to?
I don't know.
Steve, stalker of the Steve kind. 2 blades. Mike, you use 5. John, you use 1. Ohio, how many do you use?
I use whatever's on sale because it's cheaper to buy the new razor and get the 5-pack than it is to buy the. You can for $8 you can get a razor with a blade on it, and it comes with 3 more blades. Or you can buy the replacement with 5 blades for $20.
Or you could get with your good friend Amanda, who can send them to you for free.
Yeah. Well, what I did was for Christmas I got an electric razor, and I haven't touched a real razor since.
I also use electric too, but it doesn't always work.
I also use Noxzema shaving cream. I can't use Barbasol. I can't use Gillette. I can't use.
There is nothing as quite as amazing as having teenage boys who have a mother that uses Noxzema and leaves it in the shower.
No, not Noxzema.
Every once in a while,
shaving cream.
And you go, what'd you do?
Not that kind of Noxzema.
You do.
Put that Noxzema on the place where it shouldn't be.
That is probably the most amazing moment. You go,
no, when you.
I usually use whatever. It's usually most of them now are 5 blades anyway. It's hard to find the 3-blade ones.
We used to
3.
Well, because I have a deal tomorrow that I'm gonna do. That's I think it's $30-something worth of Gillette refills I'm going to get for $2.94 after my deal. So I'm going to try to resell them. But I was wondering if anybody out there actually uses 3-bladed razors.
Nope.
I've got a Mach 3 still.
Good news razors.
Yeah. So you got she's got, Jess, you got the Bic ones, right?
Yeah.
Those are the Bics. Yeah. I went to get a razor at the hotel the other night. And she said, I asked the girl, the manager. I talk to her every time I go in there. We have some good conversations. Anywho, I said to her, I go, what do you got for raises?
About razors, I bet you do have good conversations.
Yeah. I go, what do we have for raises? And she goes, well, because the week before, 2 weeks before, some guy said, hey, you got a raise? She was like, yeah, here. I'm like, oh, you got raises? So I was going to shave. When I got up Wednesday morning, and I was like, she showed me the razor. I'm like, no, you can keep that.
Now I could go back in the jail, and dig through the cabinets and pull out the old Bob Barker razors that they give to the inmates.
Is that hey? What's the metal one when you used to be able to adjust the blade? It was a single blade on one side and a single blade on the other side. You used to be able to adjust it down the
razor.
Yeah, you just bought razor blades.
Yeah, but what was the brand name of that?
Gillette.
Everybody
was it really?
Everybody made them.
Right.
But you know what I miss?
The most
You know what I
popular
miss?
one was the simple stainless steel. Turn the bottom.
Yes.
The wings opened up. You had a blade. You dropped inside. The most popular one was the Gillette because that was the one that was the stainless steel that had the nice knurling, had the nice on the bottom of it.
Johnny, what was the? You know what I miss? You know what I really wish came back?
What?
The old finger hole fucking ship on the fucking Old Spice fucking soap dish.
With
the brush.
Yeah. I have.
By the way,
I had one of those.
My dad used to do that.
With those single adjustable razors, the safety razors, when you took the old blade out, where did they put it? Most of the time, that little slot in the back of the medicine cabinet, which, by the way, is not a cup. It goes down inside the hollow wall. So whenever you're renovating a bathroom wall or a bedroom wall that adjoins a bathroom,
watch out.
Very, very careful of the pile of razor blades down in the wall. Cut myself before.
Really? That's crazy.
It's just like whenever you're working on a chimney or a hearth or whatever, pay very close attention to the work edges because they used to have back then a silver dollar didn't mean anything as much, and they would and a silver dollar I've seen them used as shims to lift. They'll just pull out a coin, lift it in there because it doesn't affect the mortar at all, and I've found silver dollars right there several times when we were working on
nice.
Yep, they use them as shims.
Now we replaced a soap dish in the shower, and it was one of the ones that like sink in the wall.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but there was like some mold and stuff around it because it was like loose. And we're like, why is it so loose? And then we realized the people who lived there before must have been an alcoholic or something because she had, I think we pulled like 37 like vodka bottles out of the wall.
Wow.
That was stuff behind
drinking in the bathroom, huh?
Wow.
In the fucking shower, she's fucking
found it, and there was a full one in the tank of the toilet.
No shit.
Like her stash.
Yeah, she was
same yard. In the yard, I found I was metal detecting in the backyard, and I found like a matchbox car, and I was like, that's pretty cool, you know. And then I found like a cat pistol. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, man, here's something here I hit, and I'm digging. I'm like, what the hell? I pulled out. I did a YouTube video on it. I think it was like 18 cans of like, remember Red Dog beer? It was like 18 empty cans of beer, like in the backyard, all crammed in one hole.
Wow, look at that.
Wasn't that on the roof?
What do you think of that, Mikey?
I think you're fucking fried in the head.
Wasn't that a roof patch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why don't you just drink fucking bitters while you're at it?
Oh, I do.
Which I have still not had Moxie yet, just saying.
Listen to me close.
I have told you now 3 times, and I want everybody to listen.
Hang on.
I've told you now 3 times to number 1, send me your address because I still have your damn grips here. All right, you haven't sent me your address, so I can get you the damn grips. And every time you smile and go,
is it me that sucks in this relationship?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I owe you a big old box of goodies.
So if you suck, then you're the bottom. Okay, good. So listen.
You can't suck on the bottom, Mike. You get choked plumb to death.
No, if you're you must be the bottom guy if you're sucking, because the top guy don't have to do nothing but fuck yeah.
Wait a minute, what was that again?
So listen.
And Amanda,
Listen to me.
remember, don't make jokes about the.
Listen to me. Have you ever,
Yeah.
Stevie, Scotch?
What?
You know how Scotch is an acquired taste. Like you don't just wake up and say, I'm going to start drinking Scotch for the rest of my life, right? Moxie is like that.
Yeah, I know. That's part why I'm interested in it.
It doesn't taste like Scotch, but it's a. Trust me.
It's gentian root extract.
Yes.
Every man that I've ever known that drinks whiskey and or Scotch, and they have Scotch and or whiskey breath, I feel like I need to punch their teeth out.
I'm going to tell
I
you.
cannot stand the smell of whiskey breath.
I'm going to tell you this as nice as possible. If you ever smell my whiskey breath and you try to punch me, I will fuck you up.
Listen. I will take off my glasses and I will bitch slap the fuck out of you.
And I will sit there in an easy chair and watch the whole thing and throw oil and water on.
I would go to town with her I don't need my glasses.
Steve was going to go, I think she flipped you off. Nope, she said you said Steve would poke.
Yeah, she definitely flipped you off. Yep. Go ahead.
I just
hope she said behind your back.
A little more to the left. A little bit more to the left. There we go.
I will let you hit me, but the repercussions of your actions, I hope you have fucking health insurance.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to lose my health insurance soon.
That's a deal killer.
So yeah. I don't know, but I would. We could do a full blown like mud wrestling match, and I would be down for that.
Just know that you better not slap me, because you slap me, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. I will fuck you up.
Look, I will Uber you guys to both of your states. You decide what state you want to end on to have said.
You can smack me. She can smack me. She can just only smack my ass or my boob.
Oh my God.
That's it.
How did
or if you want to dominate me, you can smack my face. Just kind of like not super full blown, like break my jaw, but like you could smack my face. And that's kind of domination and very hot.
Oh no.
Oh, Katie, if you want me to dominate you, I'm gonna sit there and tell you to get on your knees.
Yes.
You're gonna call me ma'am.
Private chat.
So
private chat.
That is so hot.
That'll probably get me through.
Are we taking this private now? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know, but that's super hot though. Yeah.
Ohio, let's start a new room and
I've already got a room set up for this. It's called Me and My Bitches.
Right on.
Gear has volunteered to record the night.
No, Ohio really does have a room with us called Me and My Bitches.
I don't think I'm in that room.
You are in that room.
HRM, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in, HRM.
HRM, have a good night.
I don't even know if I have Google Hangout. What the hell?
You know what? I might have got rid of that room. Hang on, let me check.
Yeah.
You would
just use one of the 15 other ones you got, Ohio. You whore.
So we got 90,000 fucking, what do you call it, accounts on YouTube.
No, John is a radio whore. Steve is a YouTube whore.
And
Ohio is a Google Hangouts and Facebook whore. I don't know how much of a whore Mike is. I don't know Mike that well enough.
So what kind of whore does that make you?
I can't say. I can't say it on live air.
And Jesse, I don't know enough about. I'm assuming Jesse's a Facebook whore, but I don't know for a fact.
Oh, that's totally legit.
Is it?
That room is still up, and I just put a message in there for you too. If you want to make sure that you're still in there, you know.
Yeah, well, I used to be on that too, but then you threw me out.
Look, it just came up. Me and my bitches.
Mike, it says bitches.
Oh, so you're gonna be a douchebag now? Listen, fuckface. If I drop him, is he gone for the night?
There was a period where I had 200 and some Google Hangouts from Mike DeLucia.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't know how to delete them when he's done after a chat.
I
And
deleted
you
all
have
my
to delete them
hangouts.
all one at a time.
Yep.
And then somebody
Yeah.
from like 2014 would comment in one, and it would pop back up, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, I tried to get what's his name on there? Well, that kind of hurts. J-Watt.
And you smiled.
But I can't reach him. He's fuck, that hurts like a bitch.
Oh, he's probably
He's
shacked
working
up
a lot.
with,
and,
he's probably shacked up with Guns Girl.
J-Watt? No. Trust me, that ain't happening. Trust me.
I'm not going to comment on that, but I have a very unique opinion. Where does Jay Watt live? Like, not city, just like where? What area of the country?
I'm not at liberty. I'm not at liberty to say.
Next to that town, the place right there.
I'm not at liberty to say.
I'm just saying, as a dude, you are entitled to only bang chicks who look like chicks.
Not really. A wet mouth's a wet mouth.
Oh wow!
Did you not see the caveman video I sent you, Amanda?
That was fucking awesome.
Well, everybody has a mouth. That's a game changer.
I did see it, but you should probably, if you are a dude, okay, the only exception would be like...
Close your eyes, tip your head back. That's all I do.
Did she just do the California girl hair flip?
Yes, she did.
I thought so. I thought I seen it.
Yes, she did.
The only exception...
I know, right?
Like, no, please. Right, the only exception would be if you basically if you are like a nasty meth head and it looks like your clothes are like 3 or 4 weeks old. You haven't washed in 3 or 4 weeks. You stink. You have armpit sweat. You have like ball cheese and like you're just gross. Then you should basically only bang. You can any dude that looks okay, that takes care of himself, can bang a chick that doesn't look like a dude, unless it's out of pure desperation or you are fucking wasted.
Like for real? Oh my god,
that was a lot of energy for a.
That was a lot of. I mean, there was dedication there. There was.
Yeah, because so many guys like shoot below their league. Like shoot at go at
Tell me about it.
Higher. Go at your league or higher. Get some fucking confidence. Because everybody can do it.
Listen to me.
Wow. I just dropped a video in the outside chat. Everyone has to take a minute to go check that out when you have time.
Well, we're gonna skedaddle right now. So everybody wave bye to each other.
Bye.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't have anything going on in the morning. You would go all night.
it's early yet.
It's early.
Oh, all of a sudden you're gonna show your face? Oh,
it's early yet.
It's not early yet. It's 1:05 a.m.
I think he's in a hurry to go private because he thinks something's going to happen in private.
What the fuck is wrong with you? The fucking wife is 20 feet that way. Forget the quagmire. You guys can come to my funeral the next fucking
as he leans back and locks the door.
Exactly. What's wrong with you? Trying to get me fucking thrown out of here? Listen, thanks you guys for coming in and had a good time. You guys out in the chat room. We'll see you. Steve, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
Probably.
Check out Stock.
You said that last week too.
Are you going to interrupt me while I'm talking again? Good.
Yes.
Check out Stock of Steve Shilling at around 9:30, 10 o'clock ish. And he might have it posted by then. All right. If you're over there, we'll see you there. If you're not, we'll see you next week. Thanks for coming in. Ciao.